You like that beat?
Yes.
Yes. You gonna keep that beat on? Nope. You're changing the beats.
Huh?
You,
Oh no.
You are changing the beat.
I go this way. You go and then this way.
You going that way?
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
The queens.
Hey, Black Beauty.
Oh, can I say hi?
You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, say hello. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
You waving at y'all.
Oh,
Hey, Brandy, how you doing?
huh?
I was talking to Miss Brandy. Say, hey, Miss
Yeah,
Brandy.
too.
Mhm. You got it?
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
no.
I not got it.
You don't got it? Why you don't have it, man? Somebody say, hey, Licky.
It's boring.
It really is? Okay.
It does say full.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, he went to sleep. He had a doctor's appointment early this morning.
Wow.
So he was asleep.
Huh?
So you went to sleep.
You want to go?
Well,
I want to go. What?
Yeah, he gonna be up for a while.
Go.
You wanna go?
She says you have to go with you, Mommy.
You wanna go see mommy?
No.
He said no. I said, you wanna go see mommy? He said no. He said it so fast. Why you don't wanna go see mommy?
This is how go see.
Oh man.
Oh no.
He playing the game, y'all. And snowing like Papa. You know, snowing like Papa.
Huh? Oh no.
Oh.
I not can do it.
You not can do it? Say I can't do it.
I can't do it.
Good boy.
Yeah, we do. You want some blocks?
You want some blocks?
Uh-oh.
First of all, why did Licky say no that quick?
Uh-oh. You can't.
He said no so fast and so serious.
No, he was like, no.
Hey,
How you
Licky.
doing, Black Beauty? Say hello.
Hi.
No.
Say hello. Say hey, everybody. You did it? He playing a game. Me over here knocking down. You practice with blocks?
Huh?
Anyway.
I tell you, I enjoy hearing his voice.
Mama.
What, man?
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, good boy. Hey,
5 times.
Okay, more. And now the tablet go die.
The tablet gonna die?
No.
He
Anyway.
knows.
He can say no.
Uh-huh.
He's
He
sharp
say
with them
no.
Yeah.
Nope.
Man. He's sharp with them nose. You right about that. What your daddy doing, man? Anyway, so the title is, since y'all was talking about what women and men I am says when I'm asleep, the women be changing it up from what they want. But I think based on what I know, you know, we all want something different. Everybody don't want the same. Some women want marriage and they want children. And some women are like, nah, I've been there, done that. Some women haven't been there, done that. They but they don't want it, and some women don't know what they want yet. Do we all agree with that, ladies?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. Some of us are already married, right? Some of us are already married with children. So, and I think we think that for you men too. But you know, over here we go against the manosphere talking point. So when we are calling the men dusties, we are referring to those men in the manosphere, are the ones who speak like that. So, so yeah, the other day, I think it was yesterday when we was talking about the Golden Girls. That was mentioned. So we said that a group of women could really get together. Y'all like to say that women can't live together, but y'all, that's not true though. Like there's a lot of women who live together. But what you don't see is you men living together. So I think y'all like to push that off on women. I see women living together all the time. Women, older women get together to live together to help each other out.
Yeah, but if you like, come on. But if y'all see a bunch of men living together, y'all gonna do what's said over here about something else. I forgot what the conversation was about. But then y'all gonna talk about they over here playing dick swords and shit. Then now they gay. Like, so come on.
But
like,
y'all said it about the women who live together too.
No, ain't nobody said that y'all gay. And let's be honest, gay is looked at different when it's compared to a man or a woman. No man want to be called.
It is, bro. Cause y'all
You know what I'm saying?
be going to club twerking on each other and shit. We don't pay that. Like, that don't bother nobody.
Like, a matter of fact, it was you, Bomb. It was you or somebody else. I don't know what the picture was, but the picture was a bunch of y'all was talking about back in the days when the guys was going to play cards or whatever y'all called it. And y'all was talking basically it's like these guys over there fucking each other and shit. Like that might have been white men, but was that black? No, I've seen. Come on, Bomb. Like
black men were doing that, yeah. In that manner.
But see, that's the thing. When y'all speak,
we're not talking
like
about
that,
all of them.
But see, but that's how it comes off. When y'all speak like that, it makes it generalized that it's all men who ever did that. So then men like, oh well, I'm not gonna come over and disclose that, yeah, I went to poker parties and shit like that. And ain't no niggas in there fucking each other. We in there trying to get this money or something.
Particularly talking about in Atlanta, and you know that's how the women came off. Look, this came out from men. Even the gay men admitting this shit. That men was getting together.
Yeah, but see, y'all keep mixing. But see, if we can't do what is it? I'm not for everyone. If we can't generalize and say that all women in this category, when y'all say that stuff, y'all tend to merge all men into that. And then I'm tired of this.
We're not doing that.
No, Bomb. That's how it comes off. Whether
that might be out the law, but I don't know how many times we keep saying we talking about the manosphere men. We over here cracking jokes about them, talking about them. We talk about Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, but every time but when us men come over here, then that Kevin Samuel with that manosphere narrative got to be thrown out the window. And a lot of times it's not. It's added on to us men, and that's what we're saying. No, it doesn't.
But that what you see? Stop! I say because I'm always saying the men who are over here. The ladies understand the men who are over here rock with us. They not those. These not the men we talking about. We said it all the time.
Nah. Because I just seen somebody putting a chat today that this is a woman's space, and I was like, no, this is a co-ed space, and that's the problem. They trying to make this a woman's space, and I mean, it's a woman's safe place, but it's not all
so
women's space.
I mean, who said it? That it's a woman's space. Is it somebody a regular? Or was it somebody? Yeah. Oh, I don't know who said that because everybody should know it's a co-ed space. It's a co-ed space.
But stop, I say, am I wrong on that though? That they mix us in with the manospheres when we have our conversations on how we feel, or you know what I'm saying, might want to say something because they didn't, paint this broad aspect of that this is all men.
I mean, I think it depends on like what the topic is for the most part, but I do understand when bomb okay, when it's bomb, okay, we do know for the most part who should be going at, you know what I'm talking about? But I do think that we should, like me, and maybe some other men, I do think that we do know when they are roasting, basically going at the manosphere. And then also we kind of got know when they kind of like get serious when we talking about the community. See what I'm saying? Because then we talking about the community, because there's more issues that we actually got to deal with in the real world. Then we talking, outside of the manosphere. But when I
Right,
think
but
when it's
even
the
when we do
jokes
that,
and
do
shit
you
like
agree that when we talk about the community, right? When we talk it seriously, we admit that there are men, good men, like, we admit that there is a group of men. Even today we said, hey, we recognize our allies, the men who we trust, those who are men, and we want to trust them with our kids. So we always include the men who we recognize as men, who we respect.
Nah,
and stuff like that.
you always
I
include
mean,
that.
y'all about to say a bar, maybe like, I mean, it really just be, I mean, I think it really just be, when you push that, then everybody will follow that, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I don't think that really be where everybody really believe, though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
I
they
think
just
it's that
agreeing with
okay.
you.
that this
I'm
is
sensing some
yeah.
pushback. I'm sensing some pushback. Like these gentlemen seem like they got some words to express.
Well, y'all got to start expressing yourself. I don't know why y'all be holding back.
I don't be
Hey,
on the
Bree.
back,
Because
I be
it's
saying,
Is that
because
you,
then
preach?
I don't be on the panel much.
Yeah, I muted myself.
Okay.
no, that's because then the conversation start getting disrespectful. Then they want to call you bitch ass niggas and
Well,
all this
that's what
shit and all
we got to
that, and
call.
then it's kind of like then you get to a point where you're disrespecting them back, and then you look bad and shit. 'Cause I remember one day, I was going at Cerise, and I think what's her name in the chat, because I was going not Cerise, it was somebody else, because they said they'll slap me, they see me or whatever. So I'm going at her, and then the women on the
Somebody said
panel
they'll
talking
slap
about.
me?
Yeah, somebody said they'll slap me, and I was like, okay, well, a woman, and shit like that. Like, come on now, I don't want to get into the name, but anyway, a woman in the chat said she'll slap me, and so I started going off on her, like, do it, like, put your address in, I'll show up, see if you're gonna slap me. And so then, I called her some bitches and some hoes, and so women on the panel was like, oh, it was what's her name? It was what's the older lady name?
Shay
The
Slide.
older lady. No. The older lady name. The cute light skinned old lady that worked for Whole Foods, who don't look 50.
Oh, Shazay.
Yeah, Charjay, and I think somebody was like, oh, who is he talking to about that in the chat? And I'm like, it's not your business. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all didn't see that she just said she'll slap me, but it's like, it's okay if a woman disrespect men, but as soon as a man disrespect these women back, then it's a problem, and you this and you that. And listen, I'm not about to cap. Yes, I will protect the woman. I'll do whatever. But if you get out of line with me, I'm gonna get out of line with you, and that's just how it is. You respect me, I'll respect you. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna tell me you're gonna slap the shit out of me if you see me, and I'm supposed to be like, oh, okay. Well, let me just be quiet then. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is just out of hand. So we try not to want to come at them raw and disrespectful, but some of the shit they be saying, it's like, come on, if you respect us, we'll respect y'all. But like I said, you might do the separation, but to be honest, a lot of these women that be on your panel kind of clumped us all in with just no good ass men. Period.
I can't speak for them. You know what I mean? I can speak for them, all of them. I do sense that some of them come up and they do that, and then even and a few of us go back and forth with it. So yeah.
Yeah, but like for me personally though, I don't got a problem with nobody like that. I do be saying, I be saying my little slick shit too in the chat, here and there, but with certain conversations, I'm not somebody that really. No, I'm just saying, like me, I'm talking about me personally. I just don't like. I'm not the type of person who just want to be, arguing and fighting all day. You know what I'm saying? So I try to. So certain topics, I avoid. Huh?
Oh, I said, and I
thought you
think
said something, but
go ahead.
I don't want nobody thinking I got an issue with them. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, the discussions on the panel do be good.
Y'all gotta speak up, because we can't straighten it out if y'all don't speak up. If y'all don't say nothing, and then when I'm gone, shit blow up. then I come back, I don't be knowing what the hell that happened.
No, it's not. It's not blowing up that bad. Where it's like that. It's just that a lot of times we just. Well, I know me. I'll tend to just buy out because we're not having a real conversation, and I think sometimes it do get, like I said, because when you talk about the manosphere, talk about the manosphere, but then when the men that's over here kind of, because not a lot of manosphere come up here, and then when they do, the men over here kind of just step back and let y'all just go at them and and get them. You know what I'm saying? But when we come in here, it's kind of like mix all entwined and shit, and it's just kind of like let's have the real conversation. You know what I'm saying about what's going on? Like, what's the lady from overseas that heard her talking about how women issues and how women are fighting for men, but then the man ain't fighting for them. And it's like, well, when you saying that they're all bad and they no good, then why are we gonna fight for y'all? If we're all dogs and don't pay our child support, don't give a fuck about y'all, then how are we gonna fight for y'all rights? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, but to me, when I see these rallies, I see men and women out there.
Oh yeah, I do too.
So what is this whole women are fighting for men, but men ain't fighting for them, and women shouldn't be on the front line and this and that? And it's just like, I don't get it. We fighting for black people because at the end of the day, you black women got black sons. Like they're gonna grow up to be men. So you're not really fighting, huh? Right. So you're not really fighting for a particular black man. You're fighting for the treatment of black males as a whole because your son will grow up to be a man and you don't want him to be out here treated like that. So all that shit is hogwash. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like we're not having the real conversations to understand each other.
I also treat my son and tell him how to be a go-getter. I also, told him the right, ways he can probably make it in life and trades. He went to school for aircraft mechanic, so he can be successful in life. I didn't have him out here being a black man that was going to go upside people's head and rob people, and be a degenerate. That's another thing. We have to teach our sons how to be career men, and be successful, to have a woman that would basically stand by his side. Who would want to stand by the side of a man who's not doing anything? So I tried to raise mine to, just be a successful man that a woman would want to be side by side with. That's all.
No, yeah, and that's fair, but it's just like I just feel like both sides need to just sit down and I don't think it'll be done over YouTube, but since we are here and we keep talking about we got lives out of here, so maybe we can take these conversations into our everyday lives and just have the conversation. But like I'm tired of like, oh, black men don't protect black women. Like I seen a black man. As a matter of fact, I think you played the video. I don't know, somebody played a video. A girl was at a restaurant and some Asian guy threw a drink in her face. And these black guys came to defend of her the following day. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. That shit is not like we just out here leaving y'all to slaughter.
Oh, no, I agree with you. I played quite a few videos where the black men, like when the Asian was doing something with the hair, I beat up that woman, and them black men was out there saying they wasn't putting up that shit. They did a sale, and the black women started going back to the store. And there was a woman on the train in New York. A guy was trying to beat up on her. A black man ran to her rescue, and he got beat up, almost killed. So yeah, no. I play those videos, and
we're not saying it's you, and we're not even saying it's really that big issue. We just saying that let's just have the real conversation instead of when you're gone sometimes and there's like 4 or 5 of them up here, and that's the way they want to tear the conversation is just that like black men ain't supportive and black men don't have your back, and we basically just sorry ass lame losers and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on now, because half of you black women ain't shit either. And we're gonna keep it real. So
wait a minute.
I'm
kind of like on both ends. Do you think that's the men that they meet? So they want to voice their opinion about the men that they meet? That's how I kind of feel about it. Cause I'm kind of on both sides, because you know, like you said, I do have a child, but at the same time, like if my child do one thing that's out of the ordinary that I don't agree with, I'll abolish him. Like truthfully, that's just how I feel. I feel like you don't come from me if you want to do this one thing to a black woman or whatever. Like I'll just wash my hands of you. That's how I feel.
I
And
just
he
think
hasn't done
the
it
hate.
yet. Sorry.
I just think the hate runs deep between black men and black women.
So do you
And
think it's about their relationships that they had with black men that made them feel the way they feel? That's
Yeah.
kind
yeah,
of
but
how
at the
I
end of the
feel.
day, though, they chose. But just how the man can't, like, just how the man
No,
can't be up here. No, listen,
I
just how the
understand
man.
they chose, but at the same time, you have to
Oh, of
understand
course.
that we are living a life out here. So being as though they chose two men that was like so-called pookies that was like traumatizing, at the same time, they pick those men out of their community. We have to pick men out of our community. So if all we can pick is out of our atmosphere around, around us, how good do you think we're supposed to pick? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's a good question. Now we all have to go. I think an important conversation with this is human nature and how that works. Uh, what do they say? 80 to 90% of men are invisible to women, literally, because you don't see us if we're not something that you've already fantasized in your mind of what a man is, what you want.
True.
So if you don't
That's
see
true.
that, we're invisible off rip. So you're automatically rude to us. We're automatically no one to you. So anything we can do, anything we do can be turned into a negative real fast off rip if you're not
True.
attracted to us. So us knowing this and going out and trying to be regular niggas with regular jobs, it always gets to a point of you ain't got as much money as the rapper nigga that hit me up in my DMs. And that's what the conversations are nowadays. If a girl is a seven, she can have sex with a celebrity. If a man is a seven, if he gets anywhere near a celebrity, they're gonna call the police or security. And that's
I
just the
had
world
this
that we live in.
conversation with my brother-in-law. He said today, because most of the people online are seeing like, Instagram, the women want men to take them to like Ruth Chris and spend like $300 a day on a date, and they're willing to go on a dates with men that they're not even attracted to. How do you feel about that? Do you think the women today are going on dates with men that they don't even care about? Like,
I
you know,
think
the men aren't actually seeking relationships with women. Do you think these men are really feeling as though these women are suitable for them, or do you think they feel as though these women want dates because they don't really know these women? They're not talking to them outside of this date. They're not talking for a week or two to know who this woman is before they take this woman to these, these $300
Big
dates.
J, is that you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Go ahead. Okay.
yeah.
No,
I'm listening.
no,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
that's true. No, yeah, that's true. They are going on dates with men they're not attracted to, and that's why these men be treating them like sluts and just want to fuck at the end of the day. Because don't get me wrong, a lot of these men ain't dumb either. They know that you only with them because of their money. So if you gonna get my money, then I'm gonna get something out of it.
But they're
And
not getting
Yeah,
nothing
that's
out
the
of
way
it,
to
and
look
they're
at it.
getting mad at. That's what I'm saying. They're not getting nothing out of it, and they're getting mad because these women are getting them on
well,
$300
because
dates.
society says that, because society says you supposed to treat the woman, you supposed to pay for the date, you supposed, because that's what real men do. That's what means do. But at
But
the end of
whose
the day,
fault is that? Whose fault is that?
well, was the man's fault for looking for society. Because at the end of the day,
So
It's
why is the
capitalism's
man
listen,
fault.
blaming a woman, being as though it's his fault? Why is he blaming a
because
woman?
it's the women that put, because it's the women that's putting it out there in the
But she feel
majority.
as though if she got her nails done, her lashes, her makeup, her nails, she already put $300 to go out with you.
But
So
she didn't do
why
that for no date. She did that, period.
And she
Like,
didn't pay
she
come
for
on
it.
now.
did
She didn't
that to
work for
look.
that.
She did
She
that
didn't
to
work
go.
for that.
No, she
She
did that
did.
to go. No, this is what I'm saying. This is
No, but
what
wait, but
women
let me just
say.
cut you off real quick. She did that to go on a date that with a man that she's not interested in. That don't make sense.
Yes, yes.
Then that's dumb on her part then.
It does make sense. It does make
No, it
sense.
don't.
Just like how
No,
So
no,
it
it
that,
makes
doesn't.
sense to
hold on.
go and
Hold
spend
on.
$300 to go on a date with a man that you're not interested in. So you're
Hold
not
on.
So what?
Hold on, bro. she said you're going off of what she said, talking about makeup and stuff like that. I'm completely throwing that out the window because I'm just gonna sound fucked up when I say this. There are some women that have careers and they hold their own. Not all women are like this. But if she's getting dolled up worth of $300 a max, that's not paid for most of the time out of her own pocket. So if she's,
but I don't care. But my point is this though: no woman is going to go spend all that money for one date for a man that she's not attracted to. That's what I'm talking about.
But when they get their nails done and hair done, that's going to last them at least a week or a half.
But that's for their own. That's for your own upkeep. You're doing that for your own. Because okay, so she spent that. So he went and bought a new outfit. He went and got his hair cut. He went and did it. So that shit is a wash. So now what?
Right.
No, but that's automatic because you're a man, and they feel as though in the.
So you saying a woman keep it? So you saying a woman upkeep ain't automatic too?
No, a woman's dating a man. A man is an investment. That's how women feel.
Well, there you go. There you go. So you niggas are just investments for these women. There you go. Out of a woman's mouth.
Well, that's what it sounded like. That's what Esther Vilars wrote in her book, though, about how to manipulate men.
No, that's not a problem. Because marriage is a business. That's why it exists.
It is a problem because then
when you get married, it's the same thing. It's an upkeep. When you get married, it's an upkeep.
Nobody said we can't get married though. I'm never getting married. Preach is never getting married. And if I do, you sign in some kind of paperwork saying you can't have all my shit or half of it or none of it. If you want to leave, it's not going to be because of me. I'm faithful. I always have been. If you cheat on me, you ain't gonna have shit. And I'm taking the kids. You better build a business or some shit.
All I'm saying is a lot of this surface shit is the reason why these relationships are not lasting. Marriage is not lasting.
You do know you can't make a prenup the way you just said that, right?
Oh, you can have the kids, but I'm having my money. You're not taking my money.
Money that you had before marriage, you could keep that. That's prenup.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Every dime you make once I'm your wife belongs to us. You don't get that.
Well, there are prenups that say if I have a business, you're not attached to that.
Nope, that's not true. That's not true.
No, it's not.
All right, then.
Any dime you make once we marry,
all right, that's fine.
Belongs to both of us.
I'll just get rich and then I'll marry you.
Yeah, now you can do that. But then every dime you make while you're married belongs to both of us. Even if you got
a lot of the odds, the men get married and then they become millionaires. See, they don't say that.
Well, I mean, that's some cases. That's not what it's going to be for me. You're not listening.
Well, that's because they got married young. Like they got
married
young. They got married young.
If you
they had a wife who had his back
go by that
and
logic
and make that $1 million.
Hold on. If you can go by that logic,
it's fair that so if a woman, let me say, Big J, you can have it. So it's fair that if a man get with a woman and the woman is helping him build that business and they build that shit together, so yeah, you should split that 50-50. Hey, you get this, I get this, and we decide to end it, that's fine. But we talking about when the man already got money, and because you think you his wife, you supposed to get this and get that. That shit don't make sense.
Right? No, that
look. I understand. I understand that a man should take care of if he married the wife, she didn't have a business or a job or whatever. Yeah, you gotta support her. That's your wife. She probably got your kids. I get all that. But see, all that nastiness that comes with the divorce, like, oh, I'm taking this, I'm taking that, I'm fucking the next nigga in your house. I kill everybody in there. I'm a crazy person. So I'm gonna put myself in a position where I don't have to do
why
that.
you see why you sit there and take 4 steps forward and then you took 7 back?
Nah, because it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me.
I really don't understand though, and this is the reason why I rather focus on the macro rather than focus on the micro, because I'm looking at this as an American problem, not as a black problem. But why do black men like to do this? You kill them on that debate, and then y'all shoot yourselves right in the foot.
No,
and you sit there, I'm a crazy person, and if she did that, I'll kill everybody.
Yeah.
You just gave them what they want to hear. I'm tired of y'all doing that.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm tired of y'all doing that.
Listen, brother. Listen.
No, I'm tired of y'all doing that.
I know myself. I'm not putting myself in that position, dog. I'm not.
Well, that's fine, and you have every right to not put yourself in that position.
Right, but you sit there and just sit there and you argue a point, and then you just shoot yourself right in the foot.
I don't think I did though, brother.
Yes,
I'm being authentic. I'm being authentic. I don't need
That's
to be
why I thought I
perfect.
separate myself from most of y'all.
But hey, hold on,
y'all could
brother.
sit there and put out a good ass plan. And let me say something too. Why we have are we talking about the manosphere? Or are we talking about the overall arching issue?
We're just
No, we're talking about the overall issue. We're not talking about
one
manosphere.
overall
Manosphere
issue.
is not in this situation. We're just talking
Yeah,
about
we're not.
overall men and women. That's the problem. Sometimes that shit get muddy water between manosphere men and just everyday
regular motherfuckers.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like they get our ideas from. Listen, not they. My bad. The manosphere is a collective of men that got frustrated at women disrespecting them. So they came together and tried to figure out different ways to manipulate them back. And when they jumped into that arena, well, not manipulate them back, but like kind of combat their manipulation in a way, because they felt they were being manipulated. Oh, I spent all these years married and now she's gone and got everything, or I raised the stepkids and they disrespect me and she messing with the other dude. Those are usually the stories. And those are stories that come from guys that didn't put their foot down in the beginning.
No. If you sit there and you listen to them niggas long enough, I'm talking about the black men. Listen to them long enough. Do you understand that their story is running together?
Yeah, I say it all the time. It's the same shit.
But guess what?
But we don't want to speak on them though. Let's speak on regular people.
But guess what? I don't believe them because it's the same story. It all is a remix,
all right,
remake,
scratch
a
that.
reboot. That's all it is of the same movie.
They're not the focal point of the conversation. My whole thing was, I'm young, I'm 30. My people's been together for 28, 29 years. That's pretty much my whole life. And I never met my real father. That's my stepdad that stepped in and became a real man for my mom and me and my family. So I got immense respect for that, man. And they've been together forever. They go through things. They argue. Sometimes it'll be about money. Well, not now because they on Medicare. They ain't gotta worry about shit. And they got me. But it'll be about money or just random stuff, or they'll just argue. You know how old black people argue? My people's from DC and Port Community Projects in Florida. Like, they had a little disputes or whatever, but they never mentioned divorce, separation. If my dad would leave the house, he'd leave for like, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes just to clear his head type shit. Like, they old school. So when I listen to this conversation and I look at this shit, I'm like, one of those arguments would have separated them if they were in a different generation. Just one of those arguments, and it would have,
because it's also in this generation. Because
no,
when I was with my sister,
they're older. They missed that bullshit.
Today, I
know it happens today, but I'm saying they're older, and that's what I saw. Maybe they're a different type of older couple, but I don't really believe in the whole getting together, breaking up, or even in regular relationships. Like, oh, I left and then I came back and then it was complicated. No, it's not complicated. Either that person's your partner and you down with them for the long haul, or you're not. Period. And that's what I'm big on.
Some people are down with the long haul today's generation. Because my sister and her husband, I was just there. I was just visiting in Georgia. And I told them, I was like, you'll be a fool to start over again. And not that they're starting over again, but they were saying the same thing. Like, they 10 years in and they like, never. Like, we not trying to be back out here. And that's when me and my brother-in-law start having this same conversation that we having now about today and how everything is going out here. Like, especially with the internet, especially with how everything is going out here with, the gender war and everything. It's horrible. Nobody wants to start over. So if you already out here and you already got it going, don't nobody want to start over again, period.
Hey, look, I want to address the title. What do you want in a relationship? This is what I want. This is what Priest wants. Can I talk to you? Like I'm gonna show you how simple men are. Everything in my life, I'm good. As far as me, money, situation, whatever. Can I have conversations with you? Like genuine, candid conversations without you, like I feel sometimes women will hold stuff back. I don't know. I don't know, and be disingenuous for no reason. Like, most things are straightforward, especially in the beginning talking stage. If you can't even do that part, then there's the issue. Like if you can't even talk, like I'm big on communication. You know what I mean? If you can't communicate, that's a red flag. You know, I don't know, evaluating people. You know, I want a chick that's at least working on herself in some kind of way to try to be a better person. And I'm not gonna lie, I attract women like that, but they're few and far between. They really are. So for a person like me that's monogamous, that's not picking up chicks everywhere I go, trying to keep my roster full, you see what I'm saying? Shit moves slower for a person like me. Shit moves slower for all people like that that take their time with people. Meanwhile, that other person might be booked solid with a whole bunch of side pieces just because of how that goes nowadays. So the dude that's just chilling and working every day, just looking for one text a day probably or one conversation, she moving a mile a minute.
Yeah, but also too though,
I'm glad though, man, you said that. I'm glad you said that because that goes right back to what I was saying though a couple of days ago about that rotation and I got a roster in the back. See, that's wasting time. That's wasting that other guy's time. You can't have 10, 11 guys on a roster and you talking to one dude right there. And you know, you wasting the other 10, 11 guys' time. Stop wasting people's time.
No, but that's not. But
Hold on.
Wait, let me just
Hold on.
That's why, you know.
Let me just give a little pushback, but that's not necessarily
So
true
who's
though, Big J. You date. See the problem. You date someone to get to know them, and you can't always put all your time in one person if you have quite a few people who are interested in you. So you date to find out what's the best one that fit you.
I do that before. I talk to them before I date them.
Yeah,
you gotta know about them before you date them.
But dating them is not. So dating is like going out. You go out to see how this person acts when y'all out to see how y'all mad.
There's different things that you can do. There's different things that you can do when you're just dating. Like when I met my husband, yes, the first time he took me out, it was out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Second time we went out, we just went for a ride.
Right.
We just went for a ride somewhere and we talked, or we would go for walks. Then I would hang out at his place. We would watch movies, and what connected me with my husband was communication. We talked.
But can I ask you a question? Not to get too personal, but let's just say you met two guys at the same time. Now, when you went out kind of on similar dates, maybe not the house and all that, but when you went out, maybe what you went out on similar dates to see which one fits you best, which one you vibe with the most, you know what I'm saying, before you choose who you're going to exclusively give your time and attention to some more, stuff.
I'm just gonna speak from my experience. I don't want any woman here to think that I'm speaking on every woman. But when I did meet my husband, I was talking to somebody else, but it was just like I didn't feel like I was there. I can't explain it. My husband was also seeing somebody else at the time, and then we just clicked. And when we started doing more and more stuff together, I remember like there was like a third time he took me out to eat, and the woman called and he said, I met somebody, please don't call me again. Like he did it right in front of me. And I started, distancing myself from the other guy, like letting him know, like straight up, like I can't explain it. It was I just connected with my husband really fast.
Right.
Like I just knew that I didn't want to be, with the other person, and he knew that he didn't want to be with the other person too.
I don't think
Big J, what you gonna say about that?
I don't think men understand that.
No, I want to hear what Big J had to say about that because he believes in not dating multiple people, but just dating one person at a time.
I believe in that. I'm an old contritional country boy. I believe in you take one of them at a time. Stop wasting everybody's time. You wasting time. You're wasting other person's time.
You're wasting people's time. Everybody's having fun. Everybody getting to know each other. That shouldn't be a waste of nobody's time. Why is it a waste of time?
Well,
You
Big J,
dated somebody
but
and found out they wasn't for you, and now okay.
Big J, he's
But let me ask him
so-called
this.
traditional.
Right, but let me ask him this though,
That's
because
so
he said
different.
this like
That's a
a
different
few
thing.
weeks ago.
But that's
But
not
then
how
Big
they
J,
did that, even traditional.
right, but let me ask him this though. But Big J, but don't this add to your point of how you said you don't want to invest that much time into one woman and find out that she's not for you and you don't have time to waste? That's why you would date multiple people, just dating, to see which one best fits you, so you don't put all that time into one woman and then find out she ain't the one for you.
That's something if you like, that's something if you do if you're 18, 19, 20 something years old. But some of
that's what you gotta do now, man.
We're not
Even
18 years
more.
old. We're not young.
So what you saying if you meet a woman,
that's the point. If you over the age of 30, at some point, time is getting short, and it's not enough people, that field of potential partners are dwindling. So why waste time?
So you think people should date one on one? So I think Big J, you think people should date one on one?
If you're interested in that person, yeah.
So
well, no, but isn't that him wasting time if that don't work out?
If it didn't work out,
that's when you.
I chopped that up to the game and move on to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
So if it doesn't work, start all over again.
And really waste your time, because now you could have passed up somebody, you know what I mean, who may have fit that you were looking for. But because you do it one at a time, man, y'all, I don't even understand. But go ahead. I mean, do it the way you want to do it.
Okay,
if it works for you, if it ain't working for you, then you
I
might want to rethink.
Mom, though, I guess, Mom, you never had your time wasted. You never have your time wasted before.
Because I didn't do no one at a time. When I met my husband, I was engaged to a whole nother guy and dating others.
See that? Right. Okay, wait, hold on. Mom, can you please say it again?
You heard me.
I know. I heard you, but I want to make it clear, because you said you was engaged to another dude when you met your husband.
So that mean I was engaged to a guy.
Now I would be so pissed off. Now I ain't talking about you, but I'm talking, if I'm engaged with a woman and she happened to just break up the engagement while I'm engaged with her, she can go to somebody else right off the bat like that. Now though you wasting my time. I'm over here trying to change my life around. I'm trying to change
your life around. Nigga, I wasn't nobody for him to change his life around on. I wasn't his crutch. Like, we were young, so I don't know. Like, I don't know what you're thinking. He wasn't so pissed off like that. I mean, he didn't want to lose me, of course, but that's just what that was.
Mama,
right. I don't think they understand. I don't think it's an understanding, because when you're dating, it's still dating. It's still courting. You're single. You're single until you're married. So regardless, a woman can always change her mind. She
wait
don't
a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait there.
Let her finish, please. Hold on. Let her
You're
finish.
not listening. I'm not finished.
No,
If a woman doesn't want you, she doesn't want you. And you can't get mad at the woman for not wanting you.
Right.
She has
if you're single,
and if the man doesn't want her,
she can move
no
on if she wants to. See, that's the problem is, y'all think if this woman goes out with you and dates you, she belongs to you.
No, we don't think that. Y'all think that, because
we don't. That's why we move on.
If your statement is true, okay, but if your statement is true, then it's not cheating until we marry.
Yes.
You know, something is cheating.
So
then all these women who claim they cheated on,
I am. Right there, I am.
All these women who claim they cheated on and never get married, then that's bullshit. Then y'all gotta stop.
They live together. That's different.
That's my problem.
if there's a
right there.
commitment, y'all gotta understand if
No,
there's a
no,
commitment
but
where
there
they
ain't no
live together.
commitment. If you
No,
the
there
If
shouldn't
commitment
they
is on
live
your
together,
marriage.
then that's a
If
marriage.
you
commitment.
live
No,
together,
there ain't no commitment.
hold
Commit
on.
marriage.
That's what you men say, but I don't give a
No,
fuck.
that's
Me, I
no. You
didn't give a
can't have
fuck
you
about.
can't have your cake and eat it
wasn't.
too. You
I
can't say
wasn't
that.
living with him.
If
But what
you
I'm saying
live
is though,
together
you
in certain
cannot say,
states, in
huh?
certain states, it's common law.
But we ain't
In
going off of
Texas,
certain
it's common
states. Like y'all
law.
gotta stop. You gotta stop with that. We're not going off of certain
But
states and certain
Well,
rules because everybody
I
ain't
live in
going by
Texas.
rules and
It's
shit.
common
everybody got
law.
different rules. Then y'all gonna make it
See,
seem like
you
just
see
because
right
I
there.
said
Hold
something
on.
that
Okay,
other
so
women
Hey,
in
feel the same way.
California,
Oh,
in
see,
Then
California for
y'all
the
make
first
it
hey,
seem
can I
like
time,
say something
women,
though?
like
wait
men
a
don't
minute.
do the
because you're not.
same shit.
She just said it's not a commitment until
You
marriage.
married.
And she can
Yeah,
speak for
married.
herself.
Yep.
Remember,
But
I
guess
this is
what?
what we're
But
I
guess
trying
do
to
what?
speak for
say.
myself.
Hold on. She
Yes.
Yeah,
said
but
Yeah,
that.
y'all
just
just
like I'm
myself.
speaking
amen
for
in
Then you
that
know,
though.
ain't
myself.
it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Y'all
Hold
was
on.
just
Hold on.
amen in
She
that when she
said
first
that.
said that statement.
Yeah, she the one
No,
made. She the one who made the statement. There
y'all
should
won't
be
let
a
nobody
commitment
speak. Y'all like
before
to
the
speak over
marriage.
people.
There
Okay,
should
my
be a
bad. Go
Listen,
ahead.
commitment
Go ahead.
before the
remember we was
marriage.
talking about me and remember I said I was engaged to someone. So yes, we was engaged. We didn't live in the same state. He was in Louisiana and I was in at the time Missouri. Yeah, Missouri. So y'all don't know anything about what was going on. The nigga gave me a ring and when he knew that I was about to break up with him. Okay. But you don't know what he was doing in Louisiana. And it ain't your business. But at the same time, I wasn't mad at it. And guess so it is what it is. Everybody got their own rules. For me, until I was married or living with somebody, then we wasn't committed.
Right.
But bomb.
Right.
But
Now
bomb.
for
Can I
other
say something,
women
Bomb?
though,
But
it's
bomb.
different.
For me, bomb. If you said if a woman said, Big J's my man, I'm gonna be committed. I'm already committed. And she sit there and
Okay.
declare, I'm spoken for. You know, and
Are you a
and
Muslim?
I
Are you a
sit there and do
Muslim?
the same thing. And we not married, and me and her ain't married. I'm gonna be committed as possible,
Well, are you
strongly
a
as
Muslim?
possible.
Big J, are
Nothing
you
wrong with that.
Hey, but don't when it come hey, real quick though, I want to speak on that whole dating thing, right? Because when it comes to dating though, like I do always think that, well, first I don't think nobody should be dating one person though, right? Because you do gotta try to get to know people and stuff when you're dating, and I do feel like it's like a process of elimination, right? So you talking to somebody, you know, let's just say you got 3 people you dating at one time, right? Going out with, hanging out with, then you know, you might start feeling one person more, so now the other 2, you know, you'll call less and hang out with more until that person you feeling is the one that, you know, you feel like you want to, you know, commit to before, you know, if you want to, I guess, cut your roster and all that. So, I don't think it's any harm when you date multiple people. You know, I mean, I feel like that's the best way, you know, people should do it instead of, like you said, it would be a waste of time if you talk to just one person for like a few months and it don't work out. Now you got to start all over trying to meet people and do all that shit again. So people should be trying to just, you know, meet who they can and then just see if it works out. And then for the man too, I do feel like for the most part, you know, we are competing for somebody. You know, if there's a chick that we feeling, like we know she got other dudes she talking to, so we know we're gonna try to step our game up and do what we gotta do for her. And, you know, I don't think that's a problem either for a guy to do that for, you know, someone he might feel like it's worth it. But that's all I really wanted to say about the dating thing when I heard y'all talking about it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that a whole heart. Otherwise, you've been got in with somebody, and then even when you see the red flags, you'll just deal with it because you'll feel like, oh,
Or
I'm
you
already
stuck.
stuck in this. Yeah, you feel like you're stuck, and now you're making decisions bad decisions, and that's how it usually happens. You just seen all the red flags. This nigga that shitted in my tub and everything. And I put up with it. I realized he started drinking. He drank every time we go out. He was drinking, but now I see him drinking all the time. You know, I didn't know he was a drunk until like, gee, after we move in together or something like that. That can always happen. That's what dating is for, getting to know people. And unless y'all make a commitment, now if y'all make a commitment, then cool. Do what you do. But
yeah, and that depends on, whatever
I think
commitment
it's
look like to
confusing.
you.
Huh?
No, I was just saying,
Did
yeah, that's especially like. No, I was just saying, and that depends on what commitment look like to you,
Right, yeah.
'Cause-
So as individual, y'all do what you want. Big J, if you want to do it the way you're doing it, that's cool. If it's working for you, cool. But if it ain't working for you, then you might want to go to the drawing table and rethink that.
Then like that will make me to a hoe. Because I mean, if I'm with this person one day, then go out to the other one this day. I mean, no, I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not fucking them though. You don't gotta be fucking them though. Like,
right. Just because
like
you're
you
dating.
can hang
Yeah,
out with people with no
I never
sex.
heard of a dating. I never heard of a dating hoe. Like I've
Neither
never heard of it. You know what I'm saying? But from a
Yeah.
previous show though, we understand that women don't give a fuck about who you smash, how much you smash. Yeah, they had a woman over here that smashed over 300 women. So the women didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
at the end of the day,
different today.
it's not about how many women you smash. It's really
It's not arranged.
well,
It's
I
not
don't know
arranged
what it is.
marriage.
I don't know what it is
Why
nowadays.
does everybody want to make it about sleeping when I'm talking about emotional?
I'm talking about
No.
emotional.
Well, you said a hoe.
I'm
so
talking
normally
about arranged marriage.
We equate
Arranged
hoe with having
marriages.
sex.
Arranged marriages
Yeah,
is not
that's what the whole is to me.
really intact. You talk, Big J, you're talking about arranged marriages. So that's more one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? That's
no. I'm more of the.
That's traditional. That's one-on-one arranged.
It's kind of like what Gabe A was doing with his wife. How he met his wife. It's more.
Gabe.
Let me.
Is it
Go ahead.
traditional?
Well, is different. It's not orthodox to the modern day Western society type of.
It has to be orthodox arranged.
Hmm?
If it's not orthodox,
wait, Big J, you brought up Gabe 8, but from the story that I heard about Gabe 8 is that he had a woman that he was not attracted to befriend another woman to gain all the information, to see what she like, what she don't like, and then he used that to approach her to get her.
Right. I'm on. I'm on that.
That's not
But see,
organic.
you cool with that,
like the
but
Jewish
you're not
community
cool
do it,
with
the Chinese,
a woman
the
not
Africans
choosing
do it.
you.
The Africans
I've never heard of.
The Jewish do it.
No man.
The Chinese do it.
I've
The
never heard of
Indians
no
do it.
man.
The Jewish
Wait,
do it.
let me just say that I've never heard of no man who befriended a woman who liked him, but he don't like her, to go be friends with another woman to gain all the information.
So
you're right.
That's one time.
It might,
You're talking
but that's not a
one
norm
time.
though.
One
We
time.
don't even know if that shit's true. That sounds real weird.
What I'm
yeah.
No,
No, it's true, Bob.
over there.
No, it's true.
It's true.
But at the same time, that's not a regular.
But that's some weird shit though.
What I'm saying is, if you want to say Orthodox, right? That's Jewish Orthodox. That's Jewish or Islam. And that's arranged. Period.
But
so if you want to find your
okay,
own
but what's your point though?
But
what's your point?
Hold on. If you
let her make a point.
If you're going to find your own woman, you're out of those standards. You're not Jewish and you're not Muslim. So you have to find a woman on your own.
Unless you get a friend to do it.
Gabe is not Jewish and Gabe is not Muslim. Gabe is an American. So
you're talking about one person. You're talking about somebody totally out of the ordinary. That's totally different.
Like I've heard of women not being attracted to a man, but thought he was a good man and passed it along to her girlfriend, but she wasn't giving him all the information and all the scoop.
And she would marry him.
About this woman.
She would marry him because of her family made her marry him.
some guys got hooked up by female friends.
To each their own.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to each their own. Big J, if you want me to be there for you, let me know. We can set up something in the back chat, and I can be paid to hook you up with somebody. Because I need a couple extra dollars because I'm trying to buy my home. So we can do this, honey. We can do this, honey. Like set this up in the back chat, and I can hook you up with somebody.
I think y'all put me on a personal. Why y'all put me on the spot on the live stream like this?
I thought that's what you wanted.
Okay, so back to the original.
Gabe did it. I thought you wanted to
Wait,
do
back
it.
to the original thing. Okay, so how do black men approach black women nowadays?
With Ruth Chris.
See, that's that bullshit.
Stop. Don't listen to me. Please don't. I'm just joking. I'm an
No.
old heifer. I'm not in the game. I'm just
That's
on
that
here.
bullshit.
I'm having fun with you guys. I'm not in the game.
Yes,
I'm
you
on
is.
No, I'm not. I'm on the
Yeah, you still in the
sideline.
game, man. Stop the cap.
Are you
Stop the
taking
cap.
now? You taking?
I'm on the sideline. I'm not in the game. I'm on the
Oh, you see-
sideline.
Now
I'm
the
you
coach
take
stuff
now?
you in.
So you married
Now, I know what's going to happen within either later tonight on the next live stream. I have a feeling somebody gonna come in with Big J. You see what she did to you tonight. I know somebody gonna bring this conversation up.
Big J, stop worrying about these people, man. Everybody gonna talk about everybody. It don't even matter.
Big J, if
It
you
don't
want me
even
on
matter.
your page, I'll come over. I'll represent.
I don't talk about relationships over there. I stay away from
talk about politics too, Big J. I'll come over. I'll help you. We can ride this thing out and be Candace and Kanye.
All right,
we can
do
be
y'all need
Candace
your own
and
separate
Kanye.
Zoom room? Y'all need your own separate Zoom room?
Shout out to
Big J and me, we got this. He got my info.
Well, handle it in the back then. Handle it in the back then. Handle it in the back since you're off the market.
Big J, I come on your platform. I'm happy to come on.
Okay.
I know politics. You may not think I know it. I'm traditional.
I'm just trying to figure out what these women want nowadays in these streets from black men. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, really, I'm not, but it's just a good conversation.
You to be, you know what I think? I think they want, all right, so this is what I told my brother-in-law. He said women just want eyelashes, makeup, nails, and fake. I said, what about the men who want women that's regular women? You know? He said that's not what it is. Period. He said all women want makeup, lashes, hair weave, and nails. Is that true? I'm asking you guys.
Well, you said what?
All right, so the women you meet, right?
Uh-huh.
Do they all want
No.
lace fronts, makeup,
No.
lashes, and nails?
Well, I think nails is
that's what
I
it
guess
is.
kind of standard in y'all hygiene, whether y'all do them yourselves or where y'all real nails or fake nails. I think eyelashes is a part of you guys' look. The makeup, I guess, is off and on somewhere that don't, and there's hair too. I guess it just depends on the situation, the look. You know, I get it. Like sometimes you might want your hair to look short and you don't want to cut your real hair. Sometimes you want to wear braids. Sometimes you want to, make your hair look fuller. Look, as long as the shit is neat and cute and not all old, dry, and crusty and shit, look like an old ass mop on it, then it shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as you present yourself, looking good in a sense. Now that shit is dry and it been up there for 18 damn months, and that shit didn't matter, then that's the problem. Like I'm tired of going to Walmart and seeing girls with weaves, and that shit like I'm like that. Your real hair probably would look better than this goddamn weave you got in your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you want
I mean,
natural. So Saba say
no, it don't have to
how
be
about you,
natural.
Saba say?
Nah,
It has to look good.
I mean, like for me, man, if you look good, you look good. I don't give a damn. Like most people I approach, be having their hair done and stuff anyways. And when
Do
it
you
comes to
want
nails,
weaves,
I
time
don't
to
think I
say?
want.
Do you want lace front?
It's,
Do you want a lace
it's
front?
not that I want it. It's not that I want it. If you got it, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you. Like, just don't like go overboard. Like, you got your nails done, don't be having them like little raptor claws or them long ass eyelashes. That look like, that like too heavy, to keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? So like, like me, I'm a simple person though. So like I said, all that stuff don't matter to me. Like I am was saying, just don't have your shit like when it's looking old and it's like too obvious. It
Right.
might be funky. You probably don't even notice. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it though.
Y'all the only two men. Big J, you next. Big J, what do you want?
Well, I was trying to slip away. It don't matter to me.
Do you want a weave or do you want a natural?
It doesn't matter to me.
Either way.
Yeah, either way.
Long as they can go to your political events.
Whatever makes you feel good and comfortable is what matters.
Yeah. Long as it's closer to your natural hair color, as far as I care.
Yeah,
that's all.
Right.
Long as not green and purple and pink, that hot pink.
Right.
She can't switch it up for you, Big J?
Huh?
So y'all like nails? So y'all like nails and lashes and makeup?
I really don't care.
Okay.
That's why I said it should look good on you. Know what I mean? But me, I think I'm a bit different though. I'm into like hood chicks too, so I know what comes with that. So.
Right.
Well, yeah, like I said, man, just don't have them long ass nails, and then we good. Like y'all did
That's
wipe
hood.
your ass. Like,
That's hood though.
No.
Not
Those
that
the one
much,
I
right?
want to holler at. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You honest.
Like the chick off Friday. You remember the movie Friday? She a little too much for me. You remember Craig's girlfriend?
Where Craig at?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good.
Y'all be easy. I'm going to slip away. So.
Okay.
See y'all next time. I'm out.
Talk to you later.
Good night. Stop stressing out.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
We losing a man.
Yeah.
We losing them.
Late. We can't hang like you. I'm about to go to sleep soon my damn self.
Yeah.
What happened to Preach? He left us?
He left. I don't see him.
He snuck out the back door. I didn't even know.
He talked his talk and he left. Wow.
I'm about to say,
Where's Devastating and Mr. Kev?
Oh, I don't even know. They were asleep on the last stream.
Right.
They were asleep. So.
I'm into my vacation. I'm trying to have a good time.
So is the census so is the census speaking that there are really far and few good black men out here nowadays for black women?
What y'all think from the men's point of view? Y'all be out there with the men. What do y'all think?
Dude, I mean, like for me, for example, like a lot of dudes, a lot of my boys, like they are like in a relationship. I got a dog that's getting married in December. I think I mentioned that, right? And I just think like you just gotta meet that person, because me, I go to a lot of events and outings, and when I'm out, I'm seeing couples, Like even when you see me seeing that time when I was like on the little like on that boat, that little yacht, it's couples on there, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm seeing, like I'm not saying like, black people not getting together or this, that, and the third. I'm not saying people's situation is perfect or whatnot, but for what's being presented and what I'm seeing every day, and even my circle, like all my, like besides me and maybe like two other people, we are the only ones that are not in a serious relationship or have kids or have a family, you know, and stuff like that. So I am seeing, you know, what you would consider, you know, a good person, you know, a good person to be with. You know, I'm not saying niggas are perfect and shit, but as far as like relationship wise, I am seeing it, and I do think it's still like it's out there and it do exist.
Yeah, that's
So,
what I
but
see
there's
too.
some fuck niggas out there though. I ain't gonna say, you know, y'all it ain't a lot of bullshit I got to deal with, cause shit, I see it, you know, I see it all the time. You know, niggas cheating, this, that, and the third. So, you know, I'm not gonna say like, you know, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, you know, about, you know, the type of dudes y'all meeting and niggas dog, you know, they be trying to dog y'all out and shit like that.
Right, right. Go ahead. Ladies, what do you think?
About the men that I see on a day-to-day basis, black men.
Yeah,
What's the
what was the
question?
question again? I think they asked, is it hard for them to date? Are there men out there for women?
Well, the community
I
that
see a
I
lot
live
of
in,
couples. Go ahead.
yeah, the community that I live in, everybody's like pretty much coupled up in my neighborhood. There's a couple of I've seen some single men. Majority are black and they're working class men. They're good men. What about you, Letitia?
I have both. I have married. Yeah, Leaky. I have married people around me. I'm in a complex, so you know, I have married people around me, and I also have single, and I do have a lot of single men around me that's with other. So that's another thing. And they with other races. And I told my brother-in-law, like, I feel as though I don't really care that they dating other. I just feel like women choose to date black. So that's going to be an issue on our own as black women, because we tend to want to date our own, unlike, you know,
So
black
you
men.
don't think that black men want to date their, like, where y'all
No,
getting this?
hold on.
This is stuff I'm talking
Hold on.
about. Where y'all get this
Hold
notion
on.
from that?
I had this
Okay, go
conversation
ahead.
with my brother-in-law today, and he was telling me the same thing that you're saying. His brothers, because my brother-in-law is married to my sister, but his brothers, the ones that's not married, they want to date black. Of course, they've been on dates with black, went home with black. He said he went to the black woman's house, and he was in the kitchen with her mom, and she was sitting down with her sister, relaxing, and he couldn't understand why he was in the kitchen with her mom. And he broke up with her because of that. And now he's with a Cuban woman who has a Cuban mom and a white father. So it's kind of like.
So my question, so let me ask you this. Do you think it's a lot of good black women out here for black men? Because that's the question that's never asked. Like, it's always on, are black men good? But is it really a lot of good black women out here for black men?
Well, what I told him was, I feel as though a lot of black women, since they was, you know, grown up being independent and have to do a lot for themselves, it's going to be hard for them to find a man that's going to be a strong man. So if they find a man, it's going to be a weaker man. You get what I'm saying? Because they were so strong growing up, if they want to be with a man, it's going to be a weaker man. That's how I feel. That's what I told him. And then I said, the way that your brother chose other, a lot of men are going to choose other if they feel that way. Because we are grown up as women to be independent and to do a lot of things on our own. And he said he understood that, you know, because that's the way we had to grow up. We are born to be feminine, but we are trained, you know what I'm saying, to live the life to be independent and do for ourselves. So you can't blame us for not being that type of woman you want us to be. You know what I'm saying? You want to choose other ethnicities and cultures because we wasn't raised to be the woman you want us to be. That's not our fault. We only
So can black men use that same? So can black men use that same excuse? That how they are is how they was raised and trained
I don't
and
know.
whatever to
I
be.
don't know. I'm speaking as a woman. I don't know how
But
you can.
Is that your personal situation then? Because now you're speaking for all women then.
I can't speak for all women. I'm just speaking as a woman.
So I'm saying, is that your own personal situation then? That you're too strong and you might need a weaker man?
For me personally,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just speaking on the platform. I don't know.
But you'd ask my question. My question is there a lot of good black women out here, in your opinion, for black men to choose from?
I think if they want to choose from a man that the so-called beta man, yeah.
So there are a lot of good black strong women for good black weaker men, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's my opinion.
Okay.
So you're saying the men are weak because the women are brought up to be strong and independent?
Yes. And the men are being brought up to be a little more coddled.
Oh, all right. Okay, I got a question though. What do y'all consider, like, you know, never mind. I don't even want to go there. Never mind. But
No, ask it. Which I consider a weak man.
Think, no,
Which I consider a weak man.
So is it just like a black thing where like every black woman that being raised or brought up to be strong, independent? Because I mean, I'm trying not to get too personal, like say my experience though, but I don't think I see that with every black woman though, that they gotta be the strong, independent, like, you know, it's me versus the
But that's
world
what I'm
type of
saying.
attitude.
If it doesn't apply to you, then you gonna move on to find a woman you know, want to be with, and you're gonna marry her, and move on to have children. Period. You're not gonna even be in this class that we're talking about because you don't see it. If you don't see it, you can't include yourself in this conversation.
No. I said that I don't think that's every black woman, you know.
So just find the woman that you
because I only
want.
date.
But that's the point, though.
No,
You should have just fine. But how do you find if you're saying that there's a bunch of strong women who gonna need a bunch of weak men? Where you gonna find these so-called not strong women at then? Because it seems like in the black community, that's just all
As y'all tell,
we're
but
raising.
the way you tell women, you have to choose better, right?
No, that has nothing to do with choosing. We talking about
No,
finding.
you have to. No, you have to.
Finding and choosing are two different things.
But when you find, you choose. So when you find an area of woman that you want to be with, you choose the woman that you want to be with. Can't nobody make you be with that woman. That's all I'm.
No,
that's
nobody's saying that. But what I'm saying is, where is these women at? So sometimes, you know, you gotta.
So where are you? So is this shopping? Are you at like a mall? So all right. So are you shopping in a district? Are you into? All right. So are you in a nation? Because I came from a nation. So
what I'm saying
are you in a
is, you
nation?
keep saying there's these good black women out here, and I'm asking you where you at, because we got this notion that majority of black women are all good women, and there are a few pickings of good black men out here for y'all.
All right, so
that's the perspective that's been painted out here.
Let me say one more thing. When it comes to choosing, right? men can choose whoever they want to choose, whether it's out or in, right? Y'all choose out, period. Y'all going. With women choose to date in. So their standards.
That is a
hold
lie.
on.
What? That is a lie.
Wait a minute. No, there's women, black women choose to be with black men, period. Period.
Okay, so why?
I mean,
then? Why?
You're
okay,
not
why?
gonna argue me
Why
this.
why do y'all choose, but we don't choose? You come on now. There's
Because
not that.
y'all was
Listen,
the first.
saying,
Because
like-
y'all was the hold on. Because y'all was the first to choose out.
no, he wasn't.
How
You
you know
were.
this? Now?
You were.
How do we know this?
This shit is hilarious. Y'all keep trying to go back to slavery
But okay,
days.
but my thing.
and
Okay.
Okay,
Even
but-
if you're not looking, even
y'all
if
need
you're
to
not
bring up some
looking
shit
into
about some man
slavery,
sued
even if
to
you're
the
not
state.
looking.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So,
Go ahead.
Letitia, are you saying like the way other people move dictate how you move? For me, for example, I can't say that. Oh, I see y'all dating out, so I'm gonna date out. Like, you know,
I
you date
think
who
black
you want
men
to, but don't
choose to date out. I think they date
Listen.
out more.
Listen,
don't
black
anybody
women,
choose to
listen,
date out. Like,
black women choose to date black men because we the one that want y'all. Y'all keep acting like all these other men really want y'all in mass numbers. That is not
Hold
true.
on.
Because if it
I'ma
is, y'all
come
wouldn't
back.
be single
I'ma come
alone
back.
and no man.
Hold
Like,
on.
come on, man.
nah,
I
but
think-
This
see,
shit
I'm
gotta
not
be
gonna go
Hold
that
on.
far. But I'm just gonna say,
Nah.
like,
I think
how you not gonna go that
black women
far? If that
choose
case, then
black
black women would have been left black men since we're Dutchies and
No,
all this, and they would
no,
have been
that's not
married
the-
and swooped
no.
up by any other race
No, I am.
on
I
a
am. You are
majority
wrong.
scale.
I
and they're
am. You
not.
are wrong.
yeah,
How I'm
but-
wrong?
Black women choose to stay within their own community
Why?
because that's their
The
loyalty.
same community of men
No,
that y'all
it
continue to talk
doesn't
about.
matter. That's their loyalty.
That's dumb
to
then. Like,
black
come on.
men.
Hey, stop it. Please. Loyalty.
Hold on,
Stop.
Yes.
I mean, but you can date if you want to though. Nobody's saying you
This
have
shit
to
is
though. That's why you making it
So
seem
you're
like
not understanding. They can choose. This is what I'm saying. They can choose, but they don't because of their loyalty for black men.
okay, and then it's black men that's loyal to black women. Like, shit, like it's plenty of us that's out here that say we don't want to date or start a family with somebody that's not black.
Really?
Yes,
Really? Really?
What you mean,
Come on,
really?
stop and
So
say.
you don't think black men out there that feel that way?
No.
You really don't think black men out there that feel
No.
that way?
Y'all go to the other side, and then when it don't go good, you come back. Come on. Stop and say, come on.
Oh, so you think all of us had a white
I didn't say-
girlfriend or whatever?
no, I
they
didn't
came
say
back?
She's
all.
not saying
I didn't
all.
say
She's
all.
saying majority.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm just saying, but so how can she say majority is dated out and then chose to come back, but I can't say there's a lot of black men out here that only want black
That is a
women.
lie too. Y'all got
But
like
majority
I know we use this
of
word,
black
majority
women
of all
choose
lie.
black men. This is what I'm saying. Majority of black women
Okay, the
choose
majority
black
of
men.
black men
Majority
choose
of
black.
black men.
Look who these niggas baby
choose black
mamas
women.
is. Like we can
Right.
like look
So
all these
majority of
black kids
men
running
choose
around.
black women.
You're
So stop it.
talking about the
Like,
men
y'all
that
sound
don't
crazy.
have things. You're talking about the men that don't have.
Oh, okay. So there we go. So the black
What?
man would mean here it go. There it go. So majority of the black men would means date outside of their race. They don't choose to date black women. But what you don't understand in that situation in that world is that a lot of those men, 9 times out of 10, don't be around black women because as
Yes,
much
they
as
do.
y'all say, no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They
No, they don't.
mothers
I'm gonna
and
tell
they
you,
fathers and they sisters and they cousins and they all
we talking
are black
about ones
women.
who date, not the ones that in
No,
your family.
that's
We
still
talking about
your
dating. That
circumference.
doesn't make
That's your
sense.
no. That's your
No, it's
circumference.
Oh my
That's
God.
who you grew up with.
Listen,
That is the
if I'm
people
not
you grew up with.
around you, then I can't date you.
No, you talking about when a person become an NBA player and they choose to
No,
date
sweetheart.
outside their
Sweetheart. We talking
community.
about. Okay, so I'm glad you brought it up. We talking about before they get there, and I'm
No.
gonna tell you why. There's not a lot of black women at these white schools, and if the black woman does go there, she's on a sports scholarship, And not until she's on a sports scholarship, she's looking for a white dude
You're
or
trying to
woman.
say they're not there. Who are bringing them there?
What you mean? Who bringing them there? What are you
Who
talking
are
about?
inviting them there?
Inviting
They're
who there?
coming.
They're on
No,
scholarship.
they're coming because their father, as a white woman, got them tickets to come to that game.
No, we talking about that goes to the school.
As a black
You don't
woman,
listen.
Talking about
how
the
would I
university.
come?
You don't know what
Talking
you're
about
talking
No.
about.
As a
Black
black
women
woman,
Talking
are
about
not
school.
how would I
enrolled in
come
mass
to a
numbers in these white
basketball
schools.
game? As a
Oh
black
my God.
woman,
I'm
how
not
would I
talking
come
about a
there?
game. Listen, I'm not talking
You
about a
just
game. I'm
said-
talking about
you just
I
said-
said enrolled.
Oh my gosh.
Enrolled. They are enrolled. They go to these schools. They enrolled in there. Black women are not enrolled in white colleges like that. So you got a
And
young
those
black
white
man.
women are not enrolled, but they come to
Yes,
those
they
games.
are.
No, they not.
Okay,
They come to
I'm
those
not gonna have a
games
conversation
because
with you,
they
sweetheart,
get
because you don't know
tickets.
what you're talking about.
I know. They get
You don't know. No, you
tickets
don't.
to come to
No, you
those
don't.
games.
No, listen.
There are students.
They are students at the
No,
college.
they're not. They get tickets.
Okay.
They're not always students. No, they are not.
Okay.
Students,
We
man.
can't have a real conversation because you don't know what you're talking about. Black girls are not in mass numbers enrolled in white colleges. And when these young men goes to these white colleges at 18 and 19, they're around majority of white women who go to these colleges. Now, whether they go there to find a man or to be their own woman or whatever, that's subjective. But black women are not going to white colleges in mass numbers. And the ones who do are normally there for sports. And if they're a woman, they're normally looking for a white man themselves, a white man, or they're gay. So you put a 18, 19-year-old black man around a white school that's 3-4 states from where he live at, and that's all he sees. And I had this conversation. So now if you're telling me that the black men that go to black colleges, if they not messing with those black women, but they going over to all the white colleges to get the white girls, then I'll say that, yeah, black men are now going and leaving the black woman and going to get white girls. But that's not. Those black men or black young men who go to these black colleges are dating those black women at those black colleges because they're around them 24/7 and they see their people. But when you go to a white college and you come home for a week in the summertime, or you come home for 2 days during Thanksgiving, you most likely ain't gonna see no black girl in your hood to go date and get to know. You're gonna date the girl that you see every day in class, in the cafeteria, just around school, and it's normally a white girl.
So basically, they should date white women because that's what they see around them.
It's proximity. You date who you are in proximity.
That's
So
BS.
those men.
That's BS. So who raised them?
All right.
No, but who? No, because when I said it,
they're
it
not
was an
fucking.
issue.
They're not fucking their mothers and sisters and aunties and cousins.
No, who raised them? Who raised
It doesn't
them
matter
to
who
be?
raised you.
It doesn't. It does matter. They
No, it
wasn't
doesn't.
raised to. No, they wasn't raised to be pro-black. That's what I'm saying. So
Ain't none
at
of
the
us
same
raised to be
time,
pro-black.
huh?
What are you talking about? Ain't none of us raised to be pro-black.
You are raised to be pro-black because you date within your vicinity. Like you date who you're around.
Okay, so if I'm not around them when I
around
get
white
to
people.
adolescent
That's
age,
not
then
who.
who I'm
No,
gonna
that's
date.
who you went to college. Who you went to college
When you
with
go,
is different.
when you go off the college,
A lot of
sweetheart, I
racial
don't know if
stuff
you
in
went off
college.
the college. You're there 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You live there.
Hold on, as an athlete, right?
That's why I said.
No,
So
if you
when
live on
you brung
campus.
up,
No, you're talking as an
you
athlete.
brung up
Hold on.
men with
So
money.
you're talking
brung
as an
up these-
athlete. So as a regular
because you
dude,
brung that up, sweetheart. That's why I
No.
said. That's why I use black colleges. That's why I said if you're finding these men at black colleges, leaving the beautiful black women there, and then going to all these white colleges and getting all these white girls, then yeah, you got an issue. And I can believe that you say that black men are not choosing black women. But until that happens, then your theory is flawed because they're dating each other.
If you say so, if it's flawed, it's flawed. I say it. If it's flawed, it's flawed. But I'm gonna say one thing: as women, as Black women, they're going to date Black men first. Period. Even if they find other men to be
and Black
successful.
men.
Hold on.
Listen,
Even if they find other men to be successful, even if they find other men to be in their league.
you're lying. You're lying.
No, hold on.
You're not being truthful.
No, they're going to choose Black men because that's what Black women choose. Period.
Okay.
Black
So,
men,
Lakeisha,
Black
so-
women always choose Black men regardless of the circumstance. That's
Okay.
what I'm going to say.
no, that's not true, man.
Oh, okay.
No,
If
that's
you
what
want
I'm
to
There's
get
a lot of Black women out here dating, man, dating non-Black dudes, man. Living their best
No, I'm
lives.
not saying. I'm not saying that,
But
Chopper say.
even
I'm
if
not
I'm just
saying
saying,
for them.
no, I
No,
get, I
I'm
know
not
what you're
saying that.
saying though,
You know,
but
What
I've been
she's saying
on
is their
on.
first choice. The women's first choice is
I
to
know,
date
but
a Black
that's
man.
everybody first. But that's everybody
Thank
first
you.
choice of whoever you around, though.
Right. And
That's what I'm saying.
I
If you're around them
understand.
with Black people,
Yes, I
go
understand
ahead,
But
that
man.
about
at the same
proximity.
time,
Like,
that's their first choice. And as Black men,
And
y'all
Black men's
are
first
not.
choice. Black
As
men's
Black
first
men,
choice
your
is Black.
first choice
Black
is.
first. Black
You're not
men's first
listening.
choice
As
is
Black
Black
But how
men,
do
men.
you
your
know
first.
though? But how do you know that,
Right.
Nikki? Like you're not even a nigga
I
though.
gotta
Like how
stop
do you know
saying
that
this
our
shit.
first choice? Like how you know our first choice is non-Black women though? Like how can you sit there and really say that?
I'm not talking about you on the panel because it's not you.
No, I'm talking
I'm
about the
talking about
majority. No, we talking about the
athletes.
majority.
I'm talking about athletes,
You
not
Athletes
just
you.
too.
wait.
What you
So at
talking?
one point you don't want to bring up
Oh my
athletes,
god.
then another point you want to bring up athletes. You gotta stand on one line. So when I gave you
Because
the
those white
information
women,
about athletes,
because the white women going to choose those particular athletes that's making a certain particular money. That's what I'm saying. They're not choosing the people on this panel. That's what I'm saying.
no. Okay, so what I'm saying is you brought up athletes. So when I gave you,
You're not an athlete.
How are you gonna tell? Do you know me?
You're on the panel. If you're an athlete, you're not gonna be on this panel talking to me.
Well, okay, so let me correct you. I
No.
went to a 4-year
I don't care where you
university.
went. It doesn't
So
matter.
I
As
lived
an
there, I was
athlete, you're
around
not
there.
going to be on a panel talking to us regular folk. You're not understanding.
So I forgot.
Hold on,
so
no,
let
that's
me
not
dumb
true,
it down
man.
for you. Okay, yeah.
did
So
you
I'm
mean
not in one of these.
professional?
Maybe
Thank you.
right. So
Thank
okay,
you.
so
How about college? For colleges? How about college and high school? They don't.
she don't even know what she's talking about. She's just
that's an
talking out her
athlete,
mouth
though.
because it starts somewhere. Starting. You just to become an athlete. It starts somewhere.
You're not a professional. Period.
Oh my god.
I don't care what college
none of
you
us
went.
we know that.
You're not what I'm talking about. Period.
You don't even know what you're
not
talking about.
You're
You don't
not
even know what you're talking about.
You're not. You're not.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know.
So, like I said,
it.
so these black women are not around these athletes at whatever level they.
No, what I'm saying is you're not it.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. So, like I said, your conversation is flawed in what you're talking about because you don't know.
It's flawed.
Because you're not. You're not
flawed.
it. Right. And so that's that narrative that you guys push, and that's why
I don't
it be what it is.
I don't push it. I don't push whatever you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But at the same time, what you're trying to push out there, you're not it. So why can't you just continue on the bomb channel? Hold on.
Yeah, what is you're not it exactly?
Hold on. Continue on the bomb cherry panel as we are on with a wrench and just continue the conversation because guess what? You're not it. And I'm trying to tell you
what is it?
Hold on.
She don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. She just talking.
You're mad. You're mad. So you're mad at me. You're mad at me. So you're mad at me.
That's why the conversations can never move forward because y'all
everybody's mad at you,
and then when y'all get stuck in your bullshit and you go to something else. Nobody is mad about nothing. You're just trying to make it sense that black women choose black men. Like that doesn't even make sense.
I
mad
like
about what?
I like to see mad men. It's sexy
mad about
to
what?
me. No, it's sexy.
Sense.
It's sexy to me. How about that?
You trolling. That's what you are. Y'all just be trolling because this shit is bullshit. don't even make sense in your
But mad
in your
about what exactly
statement
though? Like,
or what you brought up.
I thought we just
Yeah.
having a conversation.
We are having a conversation, and that's what I'm trying to say. We having a conversation, but you're mad.
At what though exactly? What I'm mad at? I'm mad that you think that black man first choice is white women.
We were having a regular conversation, and then y'all just went off on me. The one woman that's up here.
Who went off on you?
Hold on. You went off. You did go off, honey. Honey, you did go off. You did go off. You did. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, we all on this panel. We all do the same thing every day. Like, I'm on here with you guys. Like, why you going off on me? If anything, we should be going off on other people that come on here. And that's what I don't understand. Y'all do this to everybody, but guess what? It's cool. It's cool. Because I be in this chat.
If you think, if you just think this little change is somebody going off, man, you funny though.
No, I be in this chat. Stop, I say, don't front. I be in this chat with you every day. Don't front.
Okay.
I be in this chat with you every day. Don't front. Come on.
Okay, and then how did I just go off for you? I'm
so this is what it is. What we're trying to tell you is, if you just be quiet for a second, because nobody is mad at you. What we're trying to say is that when you put the notion of that black women choose black men, then black men chooses black women. So now if you want to take a percentage of black men, as you say, so let's make it clear, professional athletes are choosing other. That comes from before they was non-professional, when they went to the school they went to become professional. Because only a few.
No.
Let me finish.
Because when they date black. When they come to them schools, breathe all you want. Because when they date, they have black girlfriends. Okay.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What are you talking about?
Yes, they do. And you talking about athletes, and you talking about professionals. Talk about Kanye West. He had a black girlfriend. And then when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
Okay. Let's talk about athletes. LeBron James got a black wife.
That's
Damian Lillard got a black wife. Russell Westbrook got a black wife. I can keep going. D Wade had a black wife. I can keep going. Vince Carter got a black wife. It's plenty of athletes that got black wives. Like, come on, man.
He built a black school. He built a black school. Okay.
I just named you 5 off the top of my head who got black wives that are in the NBA right now.
James and his wife. He
Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Vince Carter.
Who?
Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook.
What? Russell?
Russell Westbrook got a black wife from UCLA that he had.
He also date other.
He had the same girl since college. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter.
Damian Lillard.
He date other. He still dates other.
He been married since college. Oh, all right.
Stop by saying this is what I'm saying. These are the conversations that be happening, man. It's just no true talk with these black women. You know what I'm saying? They wanna feel like, hey, they're choosing us and we're choosing others.
What is the difference between the chat and the panel? Because when I'm in a chat with y'all, you know, stop, I say, you be on your stuff, you be talking your stuff, and we be chatting. But on here, you are who you are. You're different. Okay, I understand.
What am I?
Let's go.
Look, first of all,
we can go. Let's go.
Go what? You trying to start some shit that's not happening.
I'm not starting
all I did was just name athletes.
I would never start shit. I've been in the chat and I'm on the panel, and I don't come on the panel as often, or I haven't been on here with you, but I know who you've been in a panel, and then,
No, because this all just started because you think that everything you're saying is correct about men. This is all that it boils down to.
No, I don't think what I think about men, period. Like, you acting like it's majority. No, I don't think what I think about men. But y'all said what y'all said about athletes, and y'all not athletes. You can't speak on athletes. You're not them. You can speak from the bomb.
You're speaking on them. Are you the wife of an athlete?
From the bomb cherry panel.
Have you ever been a wife of an athlete?
You can't speak
Are
from no
you
other.
the wife of an athlete? Have you ever been
Okay,
a
so
wife
hold
of
on.
an
So by
athlete?
your logic, nobody should be speaking about anything though. So what you saying?
If that's
Wait,
the
but
So me
case,
saying
then we
somebody
can.
got a black
are
wife
If
is
that's
you
the
an
I
case,
ex-wife of
can't
an
say that
athlete?
because I'm not an
okay,
athlete.
listen. If that's the case, then we can shush the conversation about the athletes and everything
You
and
brought
clear
it
it.
up.
You
You
brought it
brought it
up.
up.
No, y'all brung it up and talk
No,
about how
you brought
men
it up.
date other women. That's what
All
y'all
right, okay,
said.
it's dead. The athlete shit is
No,
dead.
you
Now
brought
let's
it
go
up.
back to
And
what
You
we
I
was
said
talking
said,
about.
are you talking about athletes?
Oh,
That's what
oh,
happened.
Okay, the athlete is dead. It's dead, right?
Okay, move on. Move on to the next topic
All right,
then.
Queen Cascade just got on the panel. Queen.
Hey, good morning. Listen,
Hi.
good morning, everybody. This last how many minutes since I've woken back up has been painful to listen to. I can understand what Letitia, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, sweetheart. I understand what Letitia has been trying to say. Now, I'm not going to bother interjecting into this conversation. I'm just going to drop the statistics in the back for y'all to have a look at, and I'll leave it at that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Queen. Do you guys want me to read the article out loud?
no, how about we speak on you caping for this bullshit in the back chat
What am I caping
about
for?
you caping for this bullshit of a woman playing victim, how she can talk on the
It's
in
like
the
this.
back.
Look.
No, let me finish. No, let me finish. So she
Mhm.
can talk in the back chat and then I'll respond.
Mhm.
Nothing disrespectful, but then all of a sudden now I'm making her a victim. I'm harassing her. Like if that's the case, if you feel harassed, then get your ass off a public space in a public channel, just sitting back there adding your 2 cents. So you telling me to stop talking to her, I spoke to her twice. So what harassment did I cause or do to her?
Right. I never said you harassed her. What I said
No, you
was,
asked me to leave her alone. You asked me to stop.
I
So why
said,
should I
please.
stop?
Yeah. So please stop. And then I also put that you guys should not communicate with each other anymore.
No, it
going
ain't no.
forward.
First of all, I didn't say anything to her. There's no. If she on the panel, she gonna get communicated to. If she on the panel and she gonna talk, she gonna get communicated to. So if she don't want to be on the panel, she want nobody saying that to her, then she should get her ass off instead of sitting up here. See, y'all gotta stop defending bullshit like this.
No,
Like, this
you're
is
on
what I'm
some
saying.
bullshit because she's entitled
No,
to
I'm
set
not
a
on no
boundary and
bullshit.
not wanting
So
to speak
I'm
to you.
entitled to say
And
what I
you are
want to say
crossing
then
the
too
line,
then.
I am. If she
What
doesn't
line
want to
did I
speak
cross?
to you, she doesn't have
What
to.
line did I cross
You're
then?
crossing the line in continuing to
Well,
push a
so if
barrier
she
that she's
speaks on the
put there.
topic, then I
She has
then
put
I
a
would speak
barrier
on it.
there and you
It
don't
don't
want
matter
to
then.
respect that.
It don't matter
She
then.
has
Then get off
put
the
a
chat
barrier
then.
there and you don't
So
want to
then I put a
respect that.
so then I put a barrier up there
So
too
it's
then.
okay. Say, for example,
Yeah.
this was your sister and
It
another
doesn't
black man, and
matter.
she's
Stop
telling
doing
him
that.
not
I
to
don't want to
cross
hear
the
about it's your
barrier.
sister, if it's your mama and all that. I'll tell my sister, if you don't want to be or whatever, then get off the topic. Don't speak on it then. Go somewhere else
She
then.
doesn't have
That's
to
what I would
speak
tell
to you
my
if she
sister
doesn't want
or my
to. You're
mom.
the one that keeps
Well,
pushing
she
her
didn't have to
buttons
say
in the back.
she didn't have
Leave
to
her
say anything
alone.
back. I can
Leave
say
her
what I want to
alone.
say.
She can
I
say
can
that
say
she
what
doesn't
I
want to speak
want
to
to
you.
say.
Leave her
Then I
alone, I
respond then.
am.
And then what you gonna do
Leave
about it?
her alone.
If I
It's
don't.
very, very simple. You seem
If
to
I
have an
don't, then what
issue
you
with
gonna do about
following
it?
instructions when it
I
comes to a
do.
black
Yep.
woman
And
setting
what you
a
gonna do about it?
boundary. Leave
Right.
her the fuck
And I'm not.
alone. It's
And I'm
very,
not.
very simple. A done
Okay.
tour.
And then if I don't, then what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Point blank. Y'all be caping for this bullshit. That's what it is. Defending bullshit. Playing
Just to
victim.
avoid problems going forward, just don't say anything to each other. Can you guys try to do that?
If she speaks on the topic, I'm going to
Mhm.
respond to it. So if she don't want to be talked to or at, then don't speak on the topic then. Don't say shit about nothing then. Is that not fair, right? You can't speak on a topic and don't want nobody to speak back to you about it. Then what you on here for? Is that not right or fair?
Well, that's fair. I think right now Kira's at work, so she can't speak.
No, but I'm asking you.
Already-
So if you
Yes,
if
that
you're
is-
chatting,
and that's
if
why I
you're
said
chatting on the
both-
topic,
Yes.
okay, go ahead.
That's why I said between the both of yous, right? So this is what she said. She doesn't want you addressing her anymore. So that's why I said, so from now on, you guys just don't say anything to each other going forward.
Well, and this is
And
what
the
I'm
problem-
saying.
Do you understand that?
No, it's
And
not
I
about.
understand.
It's not about
Go
ending
ahead.
the problem. What I'm saying is, even that shouldn't even been said honestly by you in this situation. Because what I'm saying is, we're on a panel. She's in the back chat. We're talking about something. She spoke on it, so I spoke back. Did I cuss her out? You read the message. Did I cuss her out?
No.
Did I do any of that? Right. So all I spoke on is what she's doing and said something about it. So now I'm harassing her. Now she's the victim. Like, come on now. That's that bullshit y'all throw out there. So that's why men don't believe y'all when y'all real victims. Or when some shit really happens. Is why y'all don't get protected. Because black women can be Karens too. So like I said, you're on an open panel. You're making conversation about what we're talking about. And so I respond to it. And now you don't want to be talked to about stuff that's going on the panel? This ain't nothing personal or private. I ain't talked about nothing outside of what was talked about on the panel. Is that not correct on my response?
No, I understand. I get what you're saying, right? I understand. But what I'm saying to you is going forward, like I said to the both of you guys, just don't communicate with each other. She said what she said, right? In the back chat. So just leave it. Don't say anything else.
What I'm gonna say is,
and I'm pretty sure she won't say anything.
Anytime we having a conversation on the
But we're
panel,
not gonna.
and she speaks
Why don't we
on
just move
panels, she
forward? But I am. We're
interjects
not gonna
herself.
get. I am.
Listen, because what I'm saying, this is what I get it. I get you're trying to play peacemaker, but this is the problem. Y'all adding to the problem. So what I'm saying is that she spoke on the topic that we speaking on. So I responded to her about that topic and situation, and that was it. So you cannot play victim then. Don't speak on it then. Get your ass off, go to work, go do something else if you don't want nobody talking to you about it. Y'all can't do that. You can't jump in here. Well, I guess you can, because you got women, or even dudes who will jump on here and protect the bullshit instead of saying, that shit is not right. It's not going to fly here. If that's how you're going to be, then go somewhere else and do something different then. But I get it. It's the sisterhood. So we're going to protect at all costs, right? No matter if you're wrong or right.
But if it was the other way around, let's just say if it was the other way around, right? And you told her that you didn't want her communicating, I would have had the same response.
But I wouldn't have told her that if I'm on the panel.
I understand that, but I said if the shoe were on the other
we
foot,
can't
right?
use ifs. We can't use if because it's not real life. We're talking about
Yeah, but
what
then
real
we have
life
to
what
move
really
forward.
happened.
It's a done deal.
So
She
what I'm
doesn't-
saying is, so this is what I'm saying. She made her statement. So what I'm saying is,
Mhm.
going to report me for harassment. And like I said, anytime we on here having a panel and she's up here making a comment, I'm going to make a comment back to her or whoever.
If she makes a comment to you, you mean?
No, make a comment, period, about whatever we're talking about. I'm going to respond to it like anybody else. Anytime somebody else make a comment and somebody want to respond to them about what they said, they're free to do it. You cannot go and then again and play victim. Is my point. So then don't come up here then. You can't come up here and then say, I want to have selective conversation to certain people. Then go to your own page and allow up who you want to. Like this, y'all got this shit backwards. This is not a woman's channel. This is a co-ed channel. So when you come up here, anyone can speak it to you at certain times. Now, if I was up here calling her bitches and hoes and sluts and all that, then I understand. That's a little different. Then I'm being very disrespectful.
Yes, I understand that.
But that's not what was said. So now you can't pick and choose who you want to talk to you, and don't come up here then. And don't sit on the back. Don't sit in the back chat and be chatting your responses and shit. Amen and people and all that. So somebody else respond to it, and now you playing the victim. I don't give a fuck about the reporting part. I'm just bringing up the fact of how y'all play victim, but then y'all want men to protect y'all for y'all bullshit.
You can't say
And that's why it's hard to believe. That's why it's hard to believe.
Listen. So the conversation, we just keep having the conversation. Do you think, as far as today, tomorrow's a different day? Maybe she'll feel differently about tomorrow, but as of right now, she doesn't want you communicating with her, right?
So what I'm telling you is, and I'm telling her, if she comment again on what we're talking about, I'm going to comment to her. I have not been commenting to her repeatedly or about anything. I made one fucking comment about a thread that she said. Don't make it seem like I've just been talking to her pages and pages and comments about shit. No, she spoke, I spoke. So if she speak again, I'm going to speak again. And if she don't want to be spoken to, then don't make comments and get your ass off the goddamn channel.
Right, I'm aware of that, but you have to understand something. I don't know your relationship with her either.
We
as
don't
far
have
as
no
on
relationship.
YouTube. As far as YouTube, like your I shouldn't say relationship, your interactions.
We don't.
I don't know. I'm not on the panel all the time.
No, let me make it clear this. So then I should put a harassment charge on her, because when I made comments, her ass is so quick in the chat to make comments about it. And do I say, stop talking to me, you harassing me? That's what I'm saying. It's that bullshit that be going on that you women do. And that you women that protect these women that do that shit for the sisterhood. So at the end of the day, if you don't want to be talked to, or you don't want nobody to respond to your comment or certain people, then don't put the shit. I don't just come for her. Ain't nobody attacking her. I'm only responding to the comments she made.
Yeah, I get it.
Now, let me say this right now. Hello, let me go and say this. Now, me and IM can't stand each other, right? Me and him enemies, but I gotta agree with him on some of that stuff. It's like though, all men are enemies. All men should be treated with respect. I mean, because soon as I remember that one time, soon as I talk, that person want to talk as I'm talking and then ask questions as I'm trying to answer the first question. That person want to answer the second question as I'm answering the first question. As I'm in a police interrogation. Now, do you understand that? Do you understand that there is a problem with that, Mimi? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope we, because me and IM don't even like each other, and you know, you know, I mean, and we're seeing the same problem. It's like though, any opinion, from men is going to be automatically dismissed because the sole fact though we got an XY chromosome and a twig and two berries between our legs. That's what that's what the conversation is always circled itself around. And then y'all get mad when I go on my own channel and spew what I really want to say. Go about my business. Just saying.
But it's just a further aspect that goes on that's sad that y'all keep saying that men should check men, but you women are not checking women for some bullshit. Because at the end of the day, and it's nothing against you, Ms. Mimi, I respect you. So it ain't even about you, it's about the situation, about what goes on. And what I'm saying is, I just want to ask you personally, did I say anything disrespectful? I'm pretty sure you see what I said. Did I say anything disrespectful? Did I use derogatory? Now I said ass, but I mean, did I call her all type of names? And that was only my first check. Besides the little spat we had on the channel, that was my first text message or whatever or whatever message to her. You see what I'm saying? So how you take that as I'm harassing you and then don't speak to me? Like, come on, like that's what I'm saying. Like you women want respect and y'all want all this, but y'all not warranting that. And then y'all come with this bullshit. And you got another woman who's super bad and shit and all this, and I'm gonna wear all black and it's face shield, and I'm gonna get here and I'm gonna be the big bad wolf, and I'm coming to protect all other women. You ain't gonna do shit but sit your ass down and call the police. Like, stop it. Like, you got women talking about they gonna slap somebody and they gonna do this and do that. And we all know you women ain't gonna do shit but get fucked up and then call the police, and then that man is the bad guy because he beat the shit out you for the shit that you said that you was gonna do or that you tried to do. Like, so if y'all don't want men to talk to y'all that kind of way, then don't come at us with that. I ain't never even spoke to this woman. I ain't said shit to this woman. She come up here cussing and telling me what she gonna do out of another woman and respect boundaries. Well, bitch, you should respect my boundary then. And yeah, now this disrespected you. Respect my boundary. Come up here talking shit to me and you don't know me. This wasn't even her business. This is another grown-ass woman. This ain't no kid. Coming up here ain't gonna do shit. You in the UK. Bring your ass to America then and say that shit in my face. Then you be saying black men ain't protecting y'all. So like, this shit gotta stop. Y'all want respect, but y'all not giving respect. Y'all want to be treated a certain way, but then y'all not treating us a certain way. And what, we should just take it because we men?
It's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like that day. It's kind of like that day when I was defending Verbal, right? And I noticed you got that trepidation, and I kind of saw that, you know, why are you going after Verbal? Because me and Verbal are close, you know. And I'm like, wait a minute, why are you going? You know, I'm just sitting there like, you think every man is some evil creature out here? You know, y'all think, I'm saying it's usually the usual suspects, because you got two of them who's in the chat room, especially Black Dahlia. Yeah, I'm naming names. You know, you cuss people out in the chat room, talk about this person stuttered box and all that. And when somebody said this and come after that person, oh, it's a problem. Right. And then they run behind Dev, and Dev is a punk ass simp. And he won't sit there. He won't sit there and be fair about the problem. You see all that the disrespect bullshit. And no, I'm not entitled to a goddamn thing. Let me say this right now. I'm not entitled to shit. So I don't want y'all to sit down. Y'all think though, man, y'all entitled. I am not entitled to shit. I know that much. I'm not entitled. But God damn it. But don't sit there because I'm somebody have a different gender, different sex. Oh, you supposed to just automatically do all that mean girl shit.
Now, why the fuck you saying my name?
because though you the main one, because you the main one
Main,
coming
main,
after me.
main, main,
And
main,
now
main,
shut the
main,
fuck up.
main one
Because
what?
you are the
Because I
main
ain't
one.
said your name not one motherfucker.
No.
And you ain't the only motherfucker
I'm
up
not
here
gonna talk about
stuttering.
today.
So
I'm
if
talking about
you
the
feel
history
guilty
with
about
you.
some shit,
You
you
have
need
the
to go work
history
on
of
that for
doing it.
yourself,
You
motherfucker.
have the
I ain't
history
said
of
your name
doing it.
not one goddamn
You
time.
have the
But
history of doing it.
you can't keep my
You
name
have
out
the
your
history
stuttering
of
ass
doing it.
mouth.
You want your cake and you want to eat it too.
You get it out. Hurry up.
You
I'm
want
tired.
your cake and you want to eat it too.
I don't want to eat you. Ew.
I say eat your cake. You want to have your cake and eat it too. There is an expression called having your cake and
about
eat
me
it too.
eating is you, and I ain't said your name one time because you cause calories. I don't want to have your body type.
You see how stupid she sounds? You want people to treat you right, but here's you with the
keep up
disrespect.
stuttering, Joe. The cake that
right
you're
there,
talking about
right
me
there,
eating
right there.
is
You can't even see right there. You can't even dress. You can't even dress what I actually said.
You cause upper belly weight. I don't want that. That's why I didn't say your name.
Respect.
Mine. You said my name. You said my name.
Respect,
no, I don't give a fuck about respect.
But you don't give it out. That's the problem. You want people to respect you, but yet you don't respect others.
I don't know who
That's
keeps
the point.
me, but I don't want respect.
No, you want people. No. This is not about me. This is about you and others like you. You want people to respect you.
What am I like?
You don't give the respect to other people. That's the goddamn problem. That's the problem. You don't respect other people. And I don't give a fuck. And I know what's going to happen. You're going to have Dev come up in here like a simp ass bitch, coming there with that hog talk simp shit. Y'all want respect, but then y'all don't give out respect. And then y'all get mad when somebody pop off on you. Not just me. There's always somebody popping off on you all the time because you come in there with that disrespectful bullshit out your mouth. And don't even try to frame it to be a man versus woman shit because you do that to women too. You do that to other women too. So don't even try to frame that shit. The black man is attacking the black woman. You do that to your own sisters too.
But then again, we supposed to.
I was muted, so you didn't hear
me.
No, I don't. You're lying.
But then we supposed to be real men and just let this shit slide. Let them say what the fuck they want to say to us. Let them say that they're gonna do what they want to do to us, and we just supposed to just swallow it and take it. Like, no, that's some bullshit. So at the end of the day, you come up here disrespecting me or telling me you're gonna do this and do that, then yeah, I'm gonna do some shit. Point blank. See, I'm gonna sit here and let a woman hit me or threaten to hit me or talk shit to me, and I'm just gonna be quiet and be like, oh, okay. Well, because I'm a man, I'm just gonna take it and let it fly. No, that's some bullshit. So at the end of the day, if you black women won't
yeah, that's why Takeoff is gone right now. Yep, that logic right there is why Takeoff.
Okay. So I'm not talking to that.
I'm
not talking to that dusty, ugly ass woman. So yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just tired of the bullshit.
Yeah. People are tired of the bullshit. Hold on. Aries Green said they've literally been told this all over YouTube. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's seeing it. They've been told that all over YouTube to stop that bullshit.
And they know it. Just that's like that ugly ass Sharice who we talking all that shit and just ugly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Talk her shit and somebody say something back to her, then it's an issue and a problem. She in the same boat as the other chicks. And it just is what it is. But, you know, Bomb created a male and female space, so we got to deal with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. And like I said, you threaten to do something to me, then come and do it. I'm going to do something back to you. Am I just out here beating women asses? No. Ever put my hands on women? No. But if a woman slap me or do anything to me, I'm gonna slap the shit back to her, point blank. Give a fuck who you are, how big, small, or petite, or whatever it is. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Be a do-rag.
And you the main one, black dog. You the main one because you the one talking about somebody stuttering and insulting people in the chat room. You've been doing that for like at least 5 months now. You've been doing this shit for 5, 6, 10 months. You talk all that shit in that damn chat room. And then though you say black men are attacking me. No, dude. You were saying that in the chat room for the past 6 months. 5, 6 months. You be doing that shit. You don't sit there though and you don't sit there and just sit there and call, I should teach you about your stuttering. Who is you? But I know what's going to happen though. Dev going to bring his simp ass over here because he's a damn simp because he's thirsty for female attention because he wants some pussy. And he going to dirty Mac. And that bitch ass nigga, he need to understand something. There ain't no woman on here I want. Not in that way.
Let me say this. So yeah,
I ain't trying to have
Cerise,
sex with these women. I ain't trying to have a relationship with these women. But yet he wanted a
let me say this
dirty
real quick.
Mac.
Hold up, Big J. Let me say this. So Cerise, if I do say I'm gay, then what that is? I'm gay because I called you ugly. Sweetheart, you are ugly as fuck. That's why you don't put your real picture in the chat. You only put it when you behind the scenes or whatever because you ugly and you know it. Hell, you even dress like Cynthia G's sister that she had on that fucking outfit on and that thing. That's how you dress in your picture. So what the fuck is you talking about? Because I don't want you, I'm gay. That's that notion y'all put on men because they don't accept how the fuck you look. Y'all can talk about us, but we talk about y'all, then we gay. Like if you don't get the fuck up out of here.
You know, I'm gonna say this.
Wait,
right
so
now.
now I've been doing what?
I'm gonna say this right now. You know, like that whole you gay shit. I hate that bullshit. How can y'all be quote unquote be pro homosexual when it comes to the voting booth? Be pro homosexual, talk about he needs to live how he wants to live, but then turn around and call men gay. And do homophobic
Man, that
jokes
shit don't
about
bother me. You think I'm worried about
heterosexual men.
an ugly
That
ass bitch
make sense.
gay?
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, come on, man. Listen, you think I care about
the logic? The logic of that makes no sense. The logic of that does not make any sense.
Listen, it is what it is. And we know these women gonna cap for each other. And that's all good, you know, sisterhood until they fall out.
I keep on saying that they have the need to be right. Big J, what do you feel about this? As soon as you talk, the second question comes up as you in the middle of your first sentence. And as soon as you like, wait, I ain't finished the first sentence. I ain't finished answering the first sentence. But you're gonna come with me with the second sentence. No, that is that little sneak dissing bullshit. You came from Black Woman's Fears channel. You came from them Nyla's channel. You came from Cynthia G's channel.
That's
You
Bomb.
need to keep that shit over there.
Oh,
Big J, can you let Bomb speak, please?
now what's going on? Hello.
So we were talking. Letitia was up here, and we were having a conversation. And Kier wrote something in the back chat. I guess it was directed toward IM. We'll have to take a look at it again.
No, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't necessarily direct. Well, I guess it was. Because me and Sapase was talking. She was listen. So this is how it went. Me, Sapase, and Letitia was conversating, and then I Am Not For Everyone was in the back chat, in the open back chat, comment on it. So I made a comment to her, and then she made a comment back talking about she gonna report me for harassment and stop talking to her. And I was like, what? So I responded back. And then me and Miss Mimi had a conversation because she was trying to tell me I should just leave her alone because she said she didn't want to bother. And my whole point is, if you on this channel, this panel, and you're making comments, then anybody is free to make a comment back about whatever you said. I didn't cuss her out. I didn't call her no type of bitches in the hole or nothing disrespectful. So-called tell me you're going to report me to harassment. I said, well, go ahead, because I'm going to continue to comment. So her and then that UK chick get on here and run her mouth about respect boundaries and this and this. And my whole thing is, if you want with boundaries, then stop talking about what's going on the panel then. Keep your ass quiet, sit there, or drop off the chat. Because when you come on this panel, anyone is free to talk to someone, especially if you ain't disrespecting them. You see what I'm saying? I can see if I was foul and being rude, disrespectful, but I didn't. So I'm going to say what I want to say. If she comment on what we talking about, I have every right to comment back. If not, then I'll just remove myself and don't come back. But all this acting like a fucking Karen and the victim, like I said, that shit is just not flying. And this is the type of shit that, like I say, it goes on when you're not here. It's not a problem, but I was just saying, these women doing this bullshit ass Karen capping. And like I said, that woman from the UK come on here talking shit. So now, if I would have got rude and rowdy with her, then what, I would have been wrong? You come up here defending another grown woman. Like this had nothing to do with you. You weren't even on the panel. So you hopped on the panel to say some shit that had nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? So if I'd have went off on her ass, then I'd have been wrong. You know what I'm saying? I would have been the villain or whatever. But this is the type of shit that goes on with these dusty ass women. Lonely and no men. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the fuck that's going on. So that just is what it is. So that's what it is. It ain't nothing biggie. So whoever called you, I mean, or if you was listening, it ain't no biggie. But I'm just saying,
my name. I heard my name for no reason.
I didn't call you. That was between you and Big J. I'm not even speaking about you. That was Big J. I had nothing to do with that. So I'm just saying.
But you co-signed
that goes on. Well, you do it.
Yeah.
But I didn't call you up here.
You have a history
doing it. We see you in the chat.
See,
we see you in the chat with your Lakers shit.
What do I do? I mind my business. I mind my business.
No, you don't.
In the chat, because the purpose of the chat is to comment on the panel that you're watching.
Okay,
that's the purpose.
Right.
You're supposed to engage.
You're harassing
to get
us.
the numbers
you're
up.
harassing us, and we need our boundaries. You're harassing us. We're going to report you, and you're disrespecting our boundaries. So Miss Mimi,
I don't have a channel, so what can you report?
I need y'all to tell her that she's harassing us.
We can't.
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nobody saying that she's harassing us. We need our boundaries.
Harassing who? Because
I'm you don't want to talk to her. That's harassing.
Minding my.
I don't want to talk to her.
Keep that energy all around.
Oh my God, that's what you look like.
I am. Hold on a second, Bomb. This is what I was explaining to I am, right? Everybody, I noticed that people have different interactions here. Like some people are cool with each other, some people are not cool with each other. So I don't know if something went on with I'm Not For Everyone and I Am weeks ago, something that I don't know about. So just to keep the conversation going, I just said maybe both of you guys should just stop communicating with each other going forward. I don't know if that was the right answer, but that was the best one that I can come up with at the time to avoid further conflicts. And it wasn't against.
But what I'm saying is, though, it wasn't even. But what I'm saying is, that's a grown woman. It's not a child. She talks about everybody else. She jumps in when she wants to, so she should be able to defend herself. And right now, you're not defending me because you got this Black Dahlia chick harassing me, and I need her to respect my boundaries. So I need you to tell her the same.
I'm not even talking to you. I was talking to Big J. So why are you lying?
That were you harassing Big J?
Black Dahlia, you came up here addressing I Am though.
No, Black Dahlia,
and he told you repeatedly that he was not speaking to you.
Who said my name? Who said my name?
Big J said my name.
I'm the one who said.
Big J said your name.
As soon as I came up here, I said, "Why am?"
That's my name. I'm the one who said.
Right, and then you came back up, and then you went off on I Am.
Why?
Why what?
For no reason. I just did it for no reason.
No, you did. You have a history doing it.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Mimi. They're trying to accuse me of something that I didn't do.
You have a history of disrespecting
I'm not
people.
talking to you, Big J. Hold your tongue.
So Big J mentioned your name. You came up to address Big J, right?
We already established that. Why did I address I am?
Why did you
Because
address I am?
you said I co-signed
You
what he
spoke
said.
on it, so you should know.
Why
Well,
did
I'm
you?
speaking on it.
Because
No,
when you
I'm
came up,
asking
when
her
you
because she
came up
tried to
the
bring it
second
up.
time
If
around,
I
you
spoke
started
on him,
talking
why?
to him.
The same reason why I spoke on Big J.
You have a track record of talking shit in the chat room to me.
No,
And I ain't said a fucking no. You've been doing this for 5 months. You've been doing this for
talk
like for
about
months
whatever
now.
I want to because I can.
Oh, wait, stop. Hey, watch this. I can do it any way I want to. You're gonna disrespect somebody who really ain't talking to you.
No.
And when somebody clap back at you, you want to gaslight and virtual sex signal.
No.
And you see lame bitch ass niggas like Dev wearing his damn cape coming in here to defend you queens.
I'm not a queen because I know the etymology of the word queen means whore.
Then why you acting like one then?
I don't know. Why'd your mama?
See, you see that right there?
So if I can be one, so can your mama. So am I coming for you or her?
Come for her. You come for me.
You started it.
No, you
All
started.
I did was tell you.
You started for like months.
Etymology
You
of the
started
word,
this for
and
months
you told
ago.
me that I'm
I
acting like
don't
one.
forget.
So if I'm
The
acting
thing
like
is,
one, it's because your mama taught me to.
I do not
If
forget.
I'm acting like one,
I
it's
have
because
a memory
taught me
of
to.
an elephant.
You're right.
I
You're
have
right.
a memory of an
I
elephant.
am. I'm acting just like a whore, like your mother taught me to.
Because you've been going out, because you've been
Tell
getting
your
out of
mama to stop
pocket.
teaching me to act like a whore, and
no,
maybe I'll
no
stop.
And this is
You've
an
been doing this
example
for
of
months
y'all
now.
good black women. She's an example of y'all so-called good black women who can't find a good black man. This shit is pathetic.
Where are the good black men? Y'all motherfuckers, listen. Where are the good
The same
black
place
But
the
you know
good black
what? But you
women
know
are.
what? But you know what? That's
Same
why.
place,
That's
yeah.
why Mimi. That's why I told Black Beauty, I'm not good enough for anybody.
You're
Because I
not.
hear that bullshit all the goddamn time.
No, because you're
I'm
so
not good enough for
motherfucking
anybody.
angry all the goddamn time.
Because of people like you exist.
No,
Get that
it's
to
You
because
your
your
sound
head.
angry
mama
too, man.
Because of
exists.
people like you.
It's because
of
your
people like
mama
you who want to be
exists.
treated with.
It's because your mama exists.
No, because people like you exist.
No,
Is the
it's
reason why I'm
because your
pissed
mama
off.
exists
Because
and
the
she wasn't
people
a
like
matriarch.
you
When she
people should
birthed you
kiss
and
your
figured out you
ass
were
because
deficient,
though
she
you
should have
here.
ate you.
That's the problem. You think people supposed to kiss your ass because
So why
though
your
you
mama
here.
didn't eat you? Why she had you? She should have ate your ass or flushed you down the toilet. She shouldn't let
No,
your
I said
dad come in
deficient.
you.
Do you hear me stuttering?
You said what?
I have
It
a
don't
very
matter.
extensive vocabulary and I don't stutter.
What does
I'm
that
not
mean?
deficient.
What does that
I'm
mean?
not deficient. That's what it means. Keep up, slowpoke.
But still, what does that mean? What does that get you? A cookie?
Reason why, see, the thing
Huh?
is, you want people to
Oh, I got
respect
good
you,
You
cookies
still
though.
single and lonely.
you don't
So that
respect
shit ain't getting you
others. Though.
nowhere.
See, I'm gonna say
Single
this
and
right now.
lonely
I'm
with a
not
baby
Kev
daddy.
It get me far enough for
504.
you two
Hold
niggas
on.
to be
I'm not
coming at
Kev
me when I ain't
504.
BJ,
talking
can you
to
stop
either one of
mentioning
you.
other people's names in
No,
conversations? And it's like, seriously,
here's
hold
the
on,
thing, Mimi.
hold on a
Here's the
second,
thing,
Big
Mimi.
J. Because Sharice was not even up here either. And then you're mentioning Sharice. Sharice is not even on
Now,
the
if
panel.
Sharice hopped on the panel and said something, would she be wrong?
Yep. Because she in the chat saying shit.
Yeah, because she has a vagina.
No, because she in the chat saying shit.
she have a
No, because she
vagina.
has a vagina.
No. It's because though you
No,
want
Nobody care about your vagina.
but then though you disrespect others. That's the point.
I don't
I
disrespect
don't give a fuck
nobody.
if you're white or
You
black, gay or
disrespect
straight,
yourself.
or male,
You
female. For far as
disrespect
I am
yourself, but
concerned,
you
with
think you
this,
gonna say my name and get that shit off.
you want to
You
be
disrespect
respected, but
yourself.
you don't respect others.
I
That's
don't give
the
a
problem.
fuck about respect.
That's the problem. Yeah,
I don't give a
right
fuck
there's your
about
problem.
respect.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't
That's
give
your problem right
a
there. You
fuck
don't give a
about
fuck.
respect. What do you not understand about that?
And there's no
I'm not you.
consequences with
I
your
don't
disrespect.
need respect. I came here
And
with
there's
the
no
purpose.
consequences.
I came here
The
with the
problem is
purpose.
there is no
I came
consequences
here with
on
the
black
purpose, and
YouTube.
respect
I know
wasn't
that. I
one of
know
them.
that much. I know
Well,
much about black YouTube. There is
I
no.
know enough about myself. I'm not
There's
talking
no
about
accountability
YouTube.
in
I'm
black
talking about myself
YouTube. I
in
know
real
that much.
life. I came
I
here with a purpose,
I
so
do know this.
I
There's no
don't need
accountability.
your respect. What
There's no
don't you understand
accountability.
about that?
There's no accountability. There's
Accountability
no
for what? That I don't need your
to
respect?
do some of that nonsense.
So if you don't need his
I
respect, then
don't
why you
need
come
your
on the
respect.
panel
There's no
then?
accountability.
If you're not looking for his respect, then why you come on the panel to speak to him about what he said then? You would have just
Because
stayed
I'm
back in the
wondering why
chat
the
and
fuck
doing
you
what you was
saying my
doing.
name?
Because
Man,
those
he said your
people
name
five
because you on some
inquiry-
bullshit like everybody else.
An
So
inquiry,
bye
listen,
then.
because like
I know
you,
most
because
of y'all.
you've been doing this. You've been doing that for 5 months.
All right, well, I said what I had to say about old girl. So it ain't like I come out and just attack her or say anything about her. So, like I said, if I'm in the chat on the panel and she say something responding to whatever the topic is, then I will respond to what she said. Other than that, I don't talk to her or about her or speak of her, and that is what it is. And she can report whoever she want to report for harassment. I don't give a damn. It's YouTube. It is what it is. What they gonna do? They gonna ban and block me? Okay. So it is what it
Mom, you
is.
still up here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell y'all talking about, man. So I just
But you know
y'all.
what?
So y'all, it sounds like y'all on a panel. It's all it's all. That's all I hear.
That's all it is.
No. It's more than that. It's more that it'll go. Okay, going to report somebody. Now somebody told me that too though on this channel. I'm gonna report you. For
What
what?
you gonna report you to?
Listen, I don't know. They said the shit. I don't. I don't know who they gonna report me to, but it is. But it's just the point, though. The point that the shit was said, and it was funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it'd be different if my approach was very disrespectful, or as the chick from the UK said, she got boundaries, and I should just respect it and all that, and whatever the fuck she was saying. It's just some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They can say what they want to say, when they want to say it, how they want to say it, and who they to, and who to. But then once we say something, I got boundaries, and put my boundaries. So now I'm gonna change my shit down to I got boundaries. That's gonna be my new name. So anybody say shit, I got boundaries. You're harassing me. So I want that UK chick. I want that UK chick to come up when I say I got boundaries to any of these women or whoever. I want her to go that hard too and say, "Hey, he got boundaries. Leave him alone."
That you know.
If not, then she too need to shut the fuck up and stay doing whatever she was doing.
That you know that's not going to happen because
I know that.
Because she gonna come up here when Dev is here, and Dev gonna be a simp because he wants some pussy. So no, it's true. It's true.
Man, leave
I
Dev
mean,
alone.
what man? No. What man gonna say? I'm only here to talk to women, but then he only talked to men like shit. He talks to other men like shit. That he's on that 30 Mac and shit.
Well, let me say this. I definitely won't be dying alone. Unlike a lot of you women. Well, no, you're not dying alone. Y'all just dying with y'all kids and making y'all kids come back and take care of y'all lonely asses. So I forgot y'all not dying alone. But yeah, I definitely won't be dying alone, sweetheart.
But since I've been wanting to say that for a very long time. I've been wanting to say what I really want to say for a very long time. Because like it's always the usual suspects is usually those two or three individuals keep on doing that picking and prodding. And I'm like, oh, but I'm just having a conversation. I'm just asking questions. No, you're not. there's a thing called give and take. You ask a question, you allow the person to finish answering the question. You don't ask a question and then the person who's talking, you're going to interrupt the person as they're answering the first question so you can have a second question and a third question. And then get mad if the person who's being questioned is pop off. But Bomb, I say this, Bomb, I'll just go ahead and sub, and I'll just back away from here. Just tell you this.
Man, you ain't gotta unsub and all that. Don't let these women run you away. Listen, YouTube, man.
Let them have it. That's why I'm like this. Let them have it. If they, like Bomb keep on saying this is a co-ed, okay. But then if somebody say something that this disagreeable to them, oh, it's a crime. Somebody being harassed, somebody's doing this, and then you ask simps like that bitch ass Dev jumping in because he want to be Vin Rames in that movie Baby Boy. I mean, I'm sorry.
But BJ, real quick though, like I don't think you necessarily gotta take it that far because it's not like Bond stopping you from, going back at her if you have to. Yeah, they might cry victim, but Bond not saying, oh BJ, leave him alone, this, that, and the third. She let everybody get their shit off. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with Bond Channel. He's a personal individual. That's why I said what I said.
No, but the thing is, they carry the shit beyond Bomb's channel though. So I'll back away from here.
But that's when you go and approach them there. These women gonna listen. These women gonna do and say whatever they want. The problem is you either can be quiet about it or you can say something about it, or you can let them, threaten you with their tactics of you being gay and you being a weak man and you ain't a man and all this shit. Because you're responding to their bullshit.
Somebody said, I remember that one time that person. I remember that one particular person said, I'm going to report you. Now I take that as a threat because I make money off this channel, like it or not. I make money off of YouTube. I make little coins. Ain't much, and I have developed friendships on actual friendships on YouTube with some people. I don't want that be threatened because somebody is so fucking entitled. Yes, I use that word, entitled to be right. Because like you entitled because like you want to be heard. You have to need to be right. No, you don't. Your opinion is valid as everybody else's. Because I remember that bullshit. I remember that bullshit when Verbal was here. That veiled threat. I'm like, why you, she take that shit where Woman's Fear and all them other people are at, and stay over there with that shit. That ain't my problem though. You hate men.
No, correction. They hate black men. But then they date us, out of necessity or some shit. He said they choose to date us, but they hate us at the same time. So, it's black men. It ain't men. It's black men.
XY mutants. I wonder if you call your nephews, male cousins that, your sons that. I want to be called the male members of your family
Yeah, she do.
XY mutants.
Yeah, she do. She one of them women. Yeah, she hate all men, no matter if it's a 1-year-old baby male. Yeah, she hate all type of male species. She didn't say it. This broad didn't say it. I think she said if she had a son, she would make her son get a vasectomy or some type of shit. She said so. Yeah, she do. That woman is disturbed.
But I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. I need to leave. I need to leave. I thought. You know, it was worse on the other end. On the other spectrum, it was bad. If y'all really want to target men, target them bitch ass niggas on Red's channel, because they always talk shit about y'all anyway. Talk shit about them niggas, because at least some of us on this panel, on this channel, at least kind of are being civil with y'all. Yet that disrespect, they keep on disrespecting shit. No. Well, Brownie, yeah. You said, "Damn, Big J." Yeah, I meant what I said. Trying to shame women for disliking abusive antisocial DL ass niggas. Okay, Sharice, who in here is saying that we support abusive men? This ain't about shaming women for disliking abusive men. We're talking about shaming people who are disrespectful and entitled. You see that? You try and change the narrative.
They're not even entitled. The bullshit is that they're able and free to say what the fuck they want to say and get away with it, and then they shame you by calling you gay, or saying you don't get sex, or that you're angry and mad and bitter. But what the fuck are they? That whole little thing. Who hurt you? No, who hurt you? See, that's the problem. Everybody call that shit. Even other women call it. And until men speak up and say something about it, don't let that shit fly. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And yeah, I'll be gay. I'll be a sexless man. I'll be nobody want me. I'm angry. I'm abusive and down low and all that. Okay, but what about you?
See, Brownie, Ellie, it's not about gender for me. This is about the whole disrespect shit. And they won't respect. They want the world to respect them, but they disrespect the world itself. How can you gain respect from everybody else, but you disrespect the people who you want respect from? It doesn't work like that.
Yes, I did. So if you're a woman who say that you're gonna slap me because I blocked somebody else or something, if you're a woman coming up here cussing at me, telling me you gonna do all this or I need to do all this, and sticking your nose in some business that don't have nothing to concern you with another grown ass person, then yeah, I said it in my face. Like I said, you incel ass women, lonely, no man, just with your kids and shit, so y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say and get away with it, and can't nobody say nothing back. That's the fucking problem. And that's y'all problem. And so I'm not gonna be none of the other men and be like, just take it and don't say nothing and let you get away with it. So yeah. That makes me abusive, then fine, I'm abusive. And what? What's gonna happen? Nothing. And all that shit you talking You're not gonna say it to me in my face. You can say it over the internet. You can say it over, you know, the YouTube streets, but you won't walk to me and tell me that shit in my face. I'm pretty sure your conversation would be a whole lot different. Black Dahlia, you ain't never shot nobody a day in your life. And the gun that they make for you, they make for everybody else. So please stop. Like I said, like shit like that. Okay, so you got your gun and you going around shooting black men or shooting people. Now I can understand somebody attacking you personally, about to rob you or rape you, but come on now. So well then bring your gun because they don't just make that one. But it's shit like this from this incel ass woman, you know what I'm saying? Other people. And we supposed to be like, oh, okay, well, let me leave you alone because she got a gun and she gonna shoot me with it. The fuck out of here.
Hey, Bomb, you gonna go back to sleep?
Yeah, I'm sleep. Yeah, I'm sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Call me if y'all need me.
All right.
I have no idea what y'all talking about. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, Buck.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm about to hop off. I'm about to hop off though myself, man. I just want to say good night, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
All right, y'all be easy.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Wait, is everybody going to sleep? Okay. Y'all going to sleep? Cause y'all quiet. I still see.
Nah, but I think the conversation is dead. ain't nobody talking. You know, people got their boundaries. They don't want to be talked to. So, you know,
Damn.
I guess we'll.
The panel is for people to talk. For y'all to talk.
I guess we'll end it till tomorrow when we have another live
Okay.
or something. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end it, y'all. So I can go to bed, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all
All
good?
right.